Hey, yo.
Uh-huh.
Can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure before I go on some long diatribe and then we can't hear you, we can't hear you, we can't hear you.
Yeah, somebody give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Let us know. So we got a lot of people in here right now.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
It says that it's on USB.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, maybe my thing's not updating. But that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. We got lots of thumbs up. Hey, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
And now for the intermission. No, I'm playing. So what had happened was I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the sensational Shelly Eats Steak.
Myself.
Together, we host what you're watching right now, the Friday Night Feast. Now, this happens every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We cook up an entree, maybe a little snack, show you all how we do it, and then we spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all our friends in the Hungry Horde. We'd love to have you over for dinner.
Yeah.
Now, tonight, we're doing something a little different. We got a couple of gadgets we're trying out. Now, y'all may have seen this a little over a year ago now.
Almost two.
Almost two?
Yeah.
When we were in the hotel there in the Snowcopolis, we use this little device. This is called a Kabob-It. Now, what it does is this has actually, we noticed this is this glass case on it here is actually by Pyrex. So it's highfalutin.
Oh, yeah.
But I inherited this after my grandmother passed away, my mama. And what it is this little cooker. And I don't know if you can see. Let me get some of these out of the way.
Some of the front ones?
Yeah. The little heating element right here. So like you can tell, it's a kebab maker.
There you go. That's better.
So you load these up, put them in here, and we stab it in here. I don't remember. Does it rotate?
Yeah, it rotates as it cooks. Well, we'll see. You have to stay tuned.
So who was it that did the kebabs the other day? She grilled them.
That was Sara or Mrs.
Crafty?
No. Perfectly Imperfect. I always get the perfects mixed up.
Yeah.
But Sara, Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto, she had done some basically where she made it and put them in the oven, right?
Oh, I
or
thought she
grilled
put them on
them.
grill. I don't remember. But it inspired us. We saw kebabs and it inspired us. And the last time we tried to use this little machine, I did standard traditional kebabs and we just put the meat on there. But we noticed it just all glooped down to the bottom and it didn't look very attractive. I'm not going to describe exactly what it was. So we decided tonight what we're going to try and do is make meatballs and stack them on top of each other.
I'm really excited about this. So what are you going to do first?
We're going to load it just to hold, because it says we're supposed to hold, the instructions on it tell us that we're supposed to hold 1 inch off the bottom. So I just figured I'm going to take a mushroom and stab it on there first, and then we'll stack everything else on top. So she's telling me, oh, yeah, that's what we need to go ahead and do that. My bad. So actually, this is another thing we found the other day. It was probably 2 weeks ago now, right? Mm-hmm. I was at Sprouts, and I had not planned on buying any, but they had these for 99 cents a jar. They were doing some kind of clearance on them. So I told her, I said, hey, I'm going to get a couple of these. She goes, no. How much are they? I said, 99 cents. She goes, get 6. I said, wait, what? Why? Why do you want a half dozen of them? She goes, well, the regular Rayos or the Victoria we usually buy is about $6 a jar. So why not get 6 of those for the price of 1? I said, score.
Right?
So what I got here is it's called a crock pot little dipper. So it's just a little miniature guy. So I figure I can go ahead and start. I'll pour some of this off into it. And I'm going to set it off to the side while we're doing all the building of the kebabs. So this will go ahead and start getting heated up for us in the meantime.
Why have cold marinara? Let's have some hot marinara. Well, first he has to, I hope that didn't show up on camera.
Me too.
But first he has to open it. Let's say hi to everybody.
Hi to everybody.
Caught up. Carrie's gone 385, so no coffee or caffeine. That's awesome, Carrie.
What happens if you lose count, brother?
Carrie
You have to
said
start over?
he just has to look at a prior live.
Oh, yeah.
Carrie said, why did the chicken cross the road? Because he could. Brenda is here. Good evening, Brenda.
Old Indian trick.
Hoofing it. Hey, Karen. She said,
Presto.
Good evening, everyone. I love watching all the meals everyone made, and the music had me dancing while watching. Woohoo! Well, thank you for that. I have to say, and we're just going to add some of our homemade. Am I not? Our
No,
homemade,
I was gonna tell them what actually happened there.
It's our homemade Italian.
It says McCormick, but I just reused the container.
But it's actually HungryHeath.
Yeah, I just made a fresh batch today.
Ooh, that smells good.
Yeah, it tastes even better.
Ooh.
Maybe we should add that to the lineup too.
If y'all didn't see the trailer ahead of time, we will repost it on Sunday, so you could go in. They're going to be less than 3 minutes, so it's a quick watch. But basically, it's everybody's wonderful food. When you post it in our group, HungryHorde headquarters on Facebook. And then I was thinking, I know not everybody in the HungryHorde uses Facebook, and I don't want you to miss out. So if you don't use Facebook, if you want to instead just send an email. So down below is our email address, and just email me a picture of your food. I'd love to share it. If you want us to put it on the trailer, then just email us some of your food that you want, and I'll add it to the trailer each week. Swisson's here. Hey, Stacy says hi, everyone. 22Q Cat says, hey, Shelly Heath and the wonderful Horde. That's an interesting gadget. This is the Kabob-It. So who?
It's called a wherever Kabob-It.
Mm-hmm. Who has used one? Let me comment if anybody used it, or maybe their parent used it, or somebody they knew has ever used this.
Because didn't you say you looked it up and it said 1970s?
Yeah, I think like late 70s.
Early 80s.
Yeah, depending on who you check, right? So I'd be interested to know who has.
And also, we're going to be doing a little multitasking as well.
Oh, not us.
Well, we as a production tonight.
Yeah.
Because the hamburger meat we're using, it's special. I don't know if y'all can see that sticker.
There it is. It's special, all right.
But it's just under 6 pounds. And I'm going to use part of it tonight for our dinner. The rest of it I'm going to be using for 2 other meals. And I already have my Instant Pot set up. I've been eating, I call it stoop. Mm-hmm. The other night we had the Mississippi pot roast.
Yeah.
And then all the juices were in the bottom of the Instant Pot. And a little bit of the remnants in there too, the meat we didn't finish. So I added another pack of this, about 3 pounds, 4 pounds. How much did we add that next day?
About 3 pounds.
And that was my lunch for the whole week. And then when we went to Gringo's the other night, we got their fajitas, and I got all the vegetables on the side and brought them home and added it to it as well. Yeah. And I just cooked on it all week. It's been amazing. And then all the remnants are still in there right now. I'm just going to top it with the real this meat, and that's going to be my lunch next week.
All right.
And I got a bag of frozen fajita style vegetables I'm going to throw in there as well.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. And so what we're going to do,
whenever you made your holiday sauce the other night, you have a couple of egg yolks left over.
Egg whites.
I'm going to scramble them up tomorrow for my breakfast. So I'm going to pull a handful or 2 of this hamburger meat and put it aside to cook with the eggs tomorrow. And that'll be my breakfast tomorrow morning.
All right. That's awesome.
Why not just use this for everything?
Yeah. Rocky Mountain Girl's here.
Howdy,
hey, y'all.
howdy.
Susie is here. She goes, hi, y'all. Happy Friday. Hey, Susie. Jennifer's here. Says, good evening, beautiful people. Oh, that's awesome. Physical torturist.
Oh, wow.
Said, hey, yo, Horde, happy Friday. Yay.
Yeah.
Here. Hey, Mickey. She goes, hi, guys.
Hey, the torturist. Are you entertaining guests?
Oh, I thought it's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Lori's here. Hey, Lori. Welcome back.
Howdy.
Elaine is here. Elaine's Keto Kitchen. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Elaine. And Shauna is here, Airfront Auntie. And Gigi is here. So good evening, everyone. And then Carrie gave it a thumbs up a zillion and one plus times. That's
Thank you,
awesome.
sir.
Mary Ann is here.
Howdy,
hey,
howdy,
Mary
howdy.
Ann. Reichwin's here. Happy
Hey.
Friday, Hungry Horde. Hey,
Hey.
Reichwin. Shauna said, I love this thing. So you had it, Shauna? Nice.
Oh.
Teresa's here. Hey, Teresa.
When we had it in the hotel, it did work pretty good.
Yeah, I did. Shauna said, yep, got a good chopping. Yeah, Shauna got her hair done. She said, cute. Rocky Mountain Girl gave a little happy face. Susie said, oh my goodness, I've never seen one of those. Cool. I know. It's like.
It landed in my lap one day.
Right?
They're like, hey, come over here. We're cleaning out Grandma's house. Do you want anything?
But what's weird, so I thought about listing it on my Etsy shop because I sell vintage stuff on Etsy. And the going rate is between $70 to $90 for this thing. But what I hate, this is my thing. I love to ship little things.
Yeah.
So my favorite is getting like little miniature, things that are like this size. These things, anything big is such a hassle to ship because this
doubles the price basically, right?
Well, because it's not going to fit in any standard size box or any of the Postal Service has a lot of, if it fits, it ships. Well, this wouldn't fit in any of their boxes that are, if it fits, it ships. So that means it's going to be more expensive to ship. But then it also is scary for me because I'm like, oh my gosh, you would really have to. And then with that being an open glass thing, oh my gosh, that would just be scary. So I think
we'd have to sell it in person.
I think for now, I'm just going to hang on to it.
I think if you spin it around, we did have the price tag on it too.
Yeah, we did. I had it marked
when we were trying to sell it when we had our own little estate sale after the apocalypse.
Right. Carrie said, this will be cool. You cab it and forget it. Oh, that's another gadget where you set it and forget it. Just me being silly.
That was the Ronco.
Right? Bluto said, howdy, Horde mates, Horde mistress, and Horde master. Radically retro Friday night feast.
Right?
Why didn't we think of that? That would have been a cool title.
Yeah.
Radically retro. Oh, man,
well, I didn't even thought about it as I was getting a crock pot. It was like it'd be in Gadget Friday, but
I know. We really missed out. And then Shauna said, good use for a mushroom as a placeholder. So, Shauna, you're not going to stuff mushrooms for us? Elaine said she put a hot dog on that thing. That would be a quick way of kind of.
Well, we have 3 or 4 left. You want to try it tonight too and see how well it works?
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah. Maybe one less we have to stuff. I mean,
so that would mean 5 that you would have to load. I mean, I'm fine with that if you want to.
Yeah. I'll get it in a second.
Do you want to go ahead and start making the meatball stuff?
All right.
Or, I mean, it's up to you.
Now look. You and I both were sitting here a second ago. We really started getting cold, y'all.
I know. Now we're starting.
So I turned up the heater. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn down the heater and get the hot dogs.
Okay.
I didn't even think about doing hot dogs. That's a very good idea.
That's why I have, this is Heath's. Look at this. So big. It's his flannel. This is what he wears when it's cold because his actual jacket is so big. It wraps around him twice.
I don't have a real jacket anymore.
Well, you had that black one.
That's the only one I have.
Yeah, but it literally wraps around him twice.
It could fit both of us.
Now he uses this. And I was so cold a little bit ago that I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm freezing. So he gave this to me.
You know what I wish though?
To wear, huh?
We should have wrapped these in bacon.
Oh goodness. So that's the Applegate hot dogs. 22 Cat said, those baby crock pots are nice to have. I've had mine forever. Well, and that's the thing. The crock pot brand seems to be a long-lasting item, right? Once you buy it, they last forever.
I actually have another one that's for travel. And it has a removable pot. This one is all made together, the one I just loaded with the tomato sauce. But my other one has a pot that you can pull out and wash it. And it has a little lid that clips on it. And then the other lid screws on. And I used to carry it in my truck every day for my lunches. But during the remodeling of the house and everything, after the storm and all, we lost the pot. It's in the house somewhere, but I don't know where. So all I have is a little vessel.
But yeah, so this is exciting. Brianna's here. Hey, Brianna.
Hey, how you doing?
You in a minute. She goes, good evening, everyone. Long time no chat. I am saying, hope you've been doing well. Radical Geek is here. Hey. We were just watching your Friday night.
Friday night, her Friday.
Oh, her Friday, right? Not Friday night. Her Cheese Friday videos. And it's string cheese.
To get in here.
And so Heath was all like, oh man, now I got to have string cheese tonight.
Well, in my opinion, especially as it's mozzarella, it goes really good with Italian food. So
that's true.
It works out perfect.
Yeah. Physical torturist said, a patient told me today, why do chicken coops only have 2 doors? If they had 4, they would be a chicken sedan.
Oh, gosh. Wow. Carrie, write that one down.
Right? Oh, wow. Thanks, Teresa. She said, I'm going to be placing a HungryHeath spice order soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're so nice.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, thinking of spices and everything, because I know a couple people sent us emails for samples. We'll be getting those out tomorrow. 4 left.
5.
No, that's 4. 2 and 2 is 4.
No, I thought I loaded them all on the lid here.
But anyways, for our channel members, y'all, the monthly cook along is going to be next Saturday, the 25th. Like, these months fly by, and next thing I know, I'm like, oh my gosh, we only got 2 Saturdays left. So I will be sending out the invites on Sunday. And I've kind of hinted, and like, if you watch the Warren Report, and I think Heath's last MS journey, just a heads up, I kind of hinted on what it's going to be this month. So I'm going to be sending out that recipe card and sending out the, the invite. So 25th, 6:30, or do I make it 6? Whichever. That's when we're going to do the next cook along for our channel members. So if you are a new channel member, because I did see we got a couple new channel members, thank y'all for joining the horde. But if you are, please email the email scrolling at the bottom. Please email us your of course email address.
Email your email,
right? But email us also your mailing address so we could send you our little welcome package to the Hungry Horde. So we like to send that out, so please go ahead and do that. It's so exciting. Rye family's here. Hey, Rye family, how you doing?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Did you know that Elizabeth made the list?
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Which of course I knew that because she's super smart. Lori said, hi, friends. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Oh, Right family got some black market farm eggs today.
Black market? That's awesome.
What makes the black market?
She went and got them herself out of somebody's backyard.
Oh, I doubt that she did that. Rocky Mountain said.
But it usually means, like when you say it fell off a truck.
Wow. You see where he was raised, right? Rocky Mountain Girl said that yellow would fit right in with the avocado green appliances of the 70s, right?
Yes, that's true.
That is so true. So true. Jackie's Jinx Journey. Hey, we're sorry you missed your live.
I didn't even get a notification.
I know, and I didn't know. I saw it today because I was like, okay, well, Jackie's going today. I thought at 5:30, and then when we went, and I was like, oh, where's she at? And then I saw you did it the other day, so I'm sorry we missed. But Jackie said outdoor dashing, but I'm listening as I can. That's awesome, Jackie. I hope you have great tips tonight. Door dashing. Jennifer said the color is harvest gold.
Oh.
That's what color our appliances were. That is so awesome.
Like I said, straight 70s, right?
Right. Fiscal Torturist said guest on the way. Ooh, so somebody might be quiet later. Shauna said, Heath and Shelly. Hi, Heath and Shelly. Think I forgot. Oh, I know what you meant. Jerry's here.
Hey,
Hey,
brother.
Jerry said, good evening, y'all. Happy Friday. Hey, Jerry, what's up? What you smoking this weekend? Who else has a 3-day weekend?
I don't. I never get holidays off.
Aw.
I only time I ever get off
hey,
after to actually take PTO. Which, by the way, I figured out. Was it Sunday? No. When was it? We did all that.
I thought it was Monday.
Yeah, I put in all my PTO for KetoCon and for the cruise.
Ooh.
So I'm confirmed.
Redwood said, we have the avocado green for our appliances. I still have the green and yellow floor in the laundry room.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well,
that is awesome.
Kicking it old school.
Right. That is
wait.
so awesome.
I thought I still had one more to load. Learn how to count, Heath.
Shauna said, no, I just love it when you guys used it in the hotel. Right? That was something.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
the stem up or down?
No, you're going to have to put that on last. Because look.
Oh, I thought you were putting it on first to keep it from
Well, don't you want it at the bottom so that it's the last thing to load?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, well, yeah.
That's all right. So next would be mixing the meat up.
All right.
Right?
You know, you want me to play with my meat.
You know. And so for tonight, the seasonings, we've got, of course, our homemade Italian. And then we got some of our Texas 5 spice. You know, we got to heat things up.
Did you already dust the tomato sauce?
I put some Italian. I didn't put here, you want that for?
Yes, please. And then I had a spoon for this. Because I was gonna hit that on there and then stir it up a little bit.
Yeah. Wild Turkey Blood.
Hey.
Good evening, all. Good evening. Candace is here. Says hello from New York. Awesome.
Howdy.
How is it in New York? Aren't y'all getting snow up there? Shauna says it matches the tall goldish percolator we had growing up. Oh wow. Keto Simple's here. Hey Dustin.
Hey buddy.
Said hey everyone. Awesome.
Do me a favor. Well, I'll go put this up in a second. Never mind. I was going to put it beside you, but
Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Said,
hey,
hello,
brother.
Everyone. Nice to see you all. Hey, we just found out about his channel, y'all. We were watching, and I don't know if she's here yet, but Crafty and Carnivorish, Hyla, she did a
collab.
He created a Saint Chaffle Day for Valentine's.
I'm stealing that, by the way.
And so she was doing it, and she said because it was a challenge he put out for other channels. And I was like, okay, well, who's Tom Garvey? And so then I went, you know how it is with YouTube. You go down a rabbit hole. So I was like, okay, well, let's go see who Tom Garvey is. And then I went to Tom Garvey, and I was like, oh, he does a lot of cooking. And he's been in the restaurant business his whole life. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. And he likes spicy food too. And I'm like, okay,
Done.
We're sold. Like spicy, had an actual hot sauce or chili sauce on there.
That's the first video of his I saw.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, we're down with this.
That's one thing we forgot to tell him though.
What?
With our meatballs, what we're gonna do is I have a whole jalapenos fresh. We're gonna slice it up and put it on there. Then we have these thin sliced. We got from the butcher from the delicatessen at the HEB. I had it sliced on a number 2. We're gonna stack that on top as well, and then Shelly's wanting to put sliced cheese on it too. And this is a Colby Jack. Now this package, it's been open for a couple of days, so that's why we're using Colby Jack with it instead of doing mozzarella.
I just want to make sure because now I'm looking at this. I'm like, ooh, is this gonna be too big?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We may have to trim them.
Yeah, I think you should trim them. Or should we cut them in half?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Because look at the spacing on that. Yeah.
Yeah, because the spacings. Or you might have to just cut out a small circle. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll figure. Or maybe you cut them into 4s, and that would be big enough.
Well, why don't you do that while I'm playing with this meat?
Oh.
You have room with all the stuff I already got stacked on the cutting board?
Sure. Okay. And since we're only doing 4.
Then I also bought some thick cut pepperonis for doing a recipe tomorrow. We're going to be filming. So make sure y'all stay subscribed because we're going to have that video coming out. Because y'all know we usually put out at least 3 videos a week of new recipes we're doing.
And y'all, if you know what is Heath's favorite food, see if you can guess. Heath has said it a dozen times. What are his 3 favorite foods?
And I gotta stand up for this.
That'll kind of give you a hint on what we're going to be making tomorrow. And plus, plus the pepperoni's a hint too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell him.
Oh no, let him guess.
All right. Because you're
kind
of busy.
Tell them in a bit. We'll tell you in a bit.
Okay.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Keto Simple. He says, "What about heathens?"
Heathens.
Radical Geek said, "Hello again. Nice to see more people." I know, right, Maitreya? It's a fun night. I've been looking forward to this all week, y'all. What?
Can you grab that because my hands are all.
Okay, where do you want me to put it?
Just up here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, so what? You're going to take the meat out that you're putting in the Instant Pot first?
No. I'm
Okay.
going to take the meat out. I'm going to put in the my eggs tomorrow.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just going to do like a handful or 2 in this little container.
Yeah. Because
when we shredded cheese the other day, not all of it fit in the container we put it in. So I had this little guy here with I had leftover, and I've been working on it all week. So now it's empty. I can put my hamburger meat in it. What I figured, we go ahead and make our meatballs and stab all this. And then I'll take the remnants and throw in there. And then it'll all be seasoned for me.
Well, but the thing is, we only put 1 egg.
Oh. So then how much you want me to pull out then? I didn't plan this out very well, obviously.
I know. I was like, well, what are you doing?
I can get you another egg. Because, yeah, we're going to mix an eggs in with this too to try and help it hold the form on it. So we're kind of experimenting tonight, honestly.
You're basically a little more than this is what we're going to mix up to make meatballs.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to get another plate or something to put all that in.
And some of this is still kind of frozen. That little black guy, you saw me have her move. That's our little thought pad. I pulled this whole thing out this morning and put it in the sink. And then I moved it this afternoon to that, and it didn't quite thaw it all out.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. The unthawed, you could put in a
I'm just breaking all the big pieces up.
Carrie said, the mushrooms are such fun guys.
Right?
Reichman said, hit that button up, folks. Thank you. Shauna said, I would stuff mushrooms for you. Oh, you're so awesome, Shauna. As long as it's not an egg, you're good, huh?
Like
Shauna
that?
said, for what?
For what we're not using tonight.
No,
or what we are using.
Yeah, that should be plenty for what we are using.
All right.
Now what are you going to do?
Go load this in the Instant Pot.
Okay.
But I need to lose a glove then.
Shauna said, I won't eat one. Cold here too. Laugh out loud. No hair to warm my neck now. I put my robe on over my clothes. Right. I was thinking that when you were like, oh, good. No hair.
Peel me off. Please.
No more hair on my neck. And I was like, oh, but isn't it still cold in California? So glad you're getting warm. Reichman said, wrapped hot dog sounds good, doesn't it?
I got that idea from Jerry because he did them on the grill a while back.
Yes. Jerry said he was thinking of smoking his salsa tonight, but I don't have any energy tonight to spend 3 to 4 hours with prep time. It's going to rain, so no desire to deal with it. Picked up fresh veg and we'll do it Saturday. Well, Saturday will work, Jerry. And please share that because I cannot wait. If y'all didn't see the trailer or if you're not in our HungryHorde Facebook group, Lisa made homemade salsa and that looked really good. So I'm anxious to see how yours looks as well, Jerry. So please share a picture. Radical Geek said, too busy as usual. Laugh out loud. Right? I've been busy this week too.
Sorry, y'all aren't seeing all this, but all I'm doing is pouring a bag of frozen vegetables into the Instant Pot. Yes. And I'm going to add all this hamburger meat to it.
And now he's going to add meat. He's like, what is it they used to do like in medieval times? They just had a big cauldron going and they would just add stuff to it every day. That's like what Heath is doing.
It's a stew. I'm calling it a stoop.
Shada said, I found a new tea to try at Trader Joe's. Maple espresso black tea blend. Oh my gosh. Shauna, you're going to have to let me know how that is. Maybe we do go to Trader Joe's tomorrow.
Huh.
Jackie said, speaking of fragile, Shelly, you would cry if you saw how much bubble wrap we threw away at work. Oh no, Jackie, don't tell me that kind of stuff. Oh, but I so appreciate it when like Shauna recently sent us some more stickers. So thank you, Shauna. And some gifts. She got me a new doll. I'll have to show it to you in a bit. I used it today. And she put some bubble wrap in there. And I just love that when y'all send us bubble wrap. Oh, yeah. There it is. So isn't this a beautiful mug?
And she made it Shelly size, too.
I know. It's Shelly size. Well, maybe you can show closer. I don't know why I'm trying to reach my tiny little arms. And up a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Thank you, Shauna. So awesome. And then do you want to tell everybody what she sent to you?
Yeah, go ahead. No, but I was just going to say, I've just turned this on. I set it on manual for 95 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to let it cook because I'm not going to eat this till maybe tomorrow. So I'm just going to let this cook while we're doing all the rest of this.
Yeah.
She sent us, it's a twin pack of toilet lights.
So you know how he gets up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh, the light, it's killing me. And so, and I was like, you don't need all the lights on. So she sent him something to help light the toilet so he can see it.
John will be illuminated.
I love it. I love it.
We haven't installed them yet because that's another reason why I didn't get today. We need batteries for it. That's what I forgot. That's what we're going to go.
No, I think we have AAA. We'll check again. So I'm just going to take this cheese and cut it into fourths. We got like a little theme here going, right? Fourth of everything.
Yeah.
Woo. All right. And then you're going to take at least half of that and then mix, and then we'll mix in.
My little plate for my spoons and stuff is not working very well.
No.
I'm just going to take this and dump all of it, obviously.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just going to pull some back out. And that's going to be my breakfast tomorrow.
Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto said, hey, everyone. Sorry, just got done recording my dinner. I'm here while eating and editing. Awesome. That's so exciting, Sana. Can't wait to see that.
You know what? That's going to be enough.
Okay.
Because you didn't give me like any full eggs or nothing. It's just the whites.
Yeah. And you could always add some of the pepperoni in with it too.
Yeah, it's true too.
Let's see. Radical Geek said, I do like to put my tomatoes and tomatillos in the smoker. They give them a char before making salsa. That sounds good.
See, now somebody told me we've already done that, but I had to remind her that we never smoked our salsa. We've grilled it before.
Yeah. So I'm just going to.
So that's another thing we need to try.
Be heavy-handed here with the Italian seasoning. You know, we like to season heavy. We're not, a pinch of this, a pinch of that. And then here's the Texas 5 spice. And give a good dusting of that. Okay, that should be good amount of spice there. Woo. Yeah.
I love that stuff.
All right.
I'll play with the yolk.
Right. And I've got one jalapeno here. So we're just going to get nice size slices. Nice chunky slice, right?
If you need another one, we have more. I bought more today. So they're back there behind us.
About a half-inch slice.
Were we going to mix any panko into this or just meat?
I think just meat.
Okay.
What do you think?
That's why I was deferring to the boss. That's what I think.
But that sounds good, Matria. Reichman said, temp here dropped from 75 to 36. Wow. That is a drop. Wow.
That's too big.
And Matria said, woo, Cheese Friday. Delicious. Mm-hmm. Elaine said, mo bacon, mo better. I like that. Carrie said, I have used the sedan joke. Oh, okay. That's good. What? You want to use that lid?
I'm going to have to but I already put it on. Can you get to it?
Yeah. Oh. So he's just got
Teamwork makes the dream work.
right. All right. So he's just gonna put some balls on the plate, y'all.
No, do you think that's gonna be the right size?
I think that's a good size.
Okay.
Yeah. So just start making all the balls, babe. Karen said, haha, I was all about the string cheese too. Love me some cheese Friday. I know. I love her cheese Friday.
We have a package in the fridge right now. I haven't taken it out yet because I don't want it to be warm. I hate warm cheese like that. I want that to be cold. So we're going to grab it out here in a little bit. And if we don't end up not having enough, I have a brand new package in the other fridge in the garage.
That's true.
Because I eat at least 2 of them every single day.
Yeah, he loves his cheese. 22Q Cat said, I also have an even smaller crock pot. They call it a Krack'd.
Really?
I guess I collect crock pots. I have several. You should share like a picture, like light up all your crock pots from smallest to biggest.
I've seen people doing that with their Instant Pots.
Right? Carrie said, HungryHeath is using the good hot dogs. Right? They are pretty good hot dogs. It's hard to find, like
clean. Really
clean, good hot dogs. Susie said, I'm defrosting a beef tongue. No idea how to cook it, so it'll be an adventure.
Okay, if you're looking for ideas, we have a video on that. We've made it. We made it in the tacos in the Instant Pot, and they were amazing.
Yeah, beef
The only
tongue?
bad part about it, it tastes you back.
Oh, gosh. A joke, y'all, tonight. But yeah,
You know
we
what?
definitely have a video. Maybe one of our amazing moderators can share the link to it. But yeah, we've done beef tongue in a crock pot before.
No.
I mean, Instant Pot.
I think we actually did that one in the hotel too, didn't we?
We might have. But it is really good that way. And it comes out super tender. It just makes really good tacos.
Pay close attention to that video too, because there's a special thing you got to do to it to get the membrane off the side, off of it.
Yeah.
Do some research on that, and if you need to, reach out to me, and I can later, and I can help you with that.
Yeah,
because I got to honestly, I have to go back and watch my own videos for reminders.
But yeah, we'd like to get, if you could get beef tongue cheap. Sometimes they're a little pricey, but when we can find it like on a good deal, it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Because I think we did it during the 2K challenge.
Yeah, we did.
That's the only reason why we did it, is because we were trying to play the game.
Oh, I know. Shauna said, no, man, I'm gone at class on the 25th. Oh, again, Shauna.
I told you she don't like us. I told you she don't like us.
Carrie said, HungryHeath just stabbed the dog in the eye. It's not such a hot dog anymore. Shauna said, oh, wait, in the evening, I might be home. Well, now you have a deadline. Brianna said, I've been working all the basketball games for our high school team. They play every Friday night. The regular season is officially over, so I was able to come tonight. Yay, Brianna. How fun. Or do you enjoy doing that? Like being there, working the basketball game? Carrie said, now the people in long coats open it up and it's just eggs for sale. Just a joke for you.
Oh, nice.
22Q Cat said, hey, I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary with your channel tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Do I get a perfect attendance award for never missing even one of your lives? Well, sure, 22Q Cat. Send us an email and we'll send you any spice sample you want.
She wants the Cooper Inferno.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, we're out of that. Radical Geek said, are you two not able to make KPL this year?
As of yet, no.
It's looking like we're not, because we've got KetoCon at the end of April. And so it's like, just coming up, like I was doing our budget today for the next 3 months, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be tight. So, and then like the end of this month, we got to pay. So it's like the end of this month or the first week of March, we have to pay off the cruise. That's in June. And then the beginning part of April 7th, we have to finish paying off the KetoCon hotel and all of that.
KetoCon?
Yes.
Okay. The Airbnb.
That's in April.
Yeah.
And it's just like back to back. So I don't know if we'll make it to KPL.
And we don't know if we have any PTO for it.
I know, because we're.
I have to check my balance.
I'll
I have to check my balance.
but I don't know if
She works in banking, so she gets half the year off anyways.
But I was just like, oh goodness, I just don't know. We have so much going on, and then we really want to go on a Virgin Voyage cruise next year. And if we do that, we're probably going to go in February. And if we are,
that's a little extra expense too, because that one sells out of Miami.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, like 3 days at KPL or 8 days on a cruise.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see. If everything goes well, I'm also supposed to be getting a promotion. So
and I did buy another lottery ticket tonight, so that might help too.
Mm-hmm. Blue Dove said ours is a 4-day weekend. School was out today too. Oh, how fun, Jamie! That's awesome. Are you doing anything for the weekend?
See, I was only off today because I'm scheduled off on Fridays.
Right? Carrie said, I'm okay. Oh, he's talking to Dustin. Awesome. Oh, Bluegrass Girl. Hey, Sara. Sara, did you see where we used the black garlic in the beef Wellington?
Oh, that was so good.
So good that away. Carrie said, Kobe must have some coffee to be so jacked up. Probably. Brenda said, taco is life.
Right?
That is what you say.
She's got a, in her minute, I'll pan around and show her the sign above our
right?
kitchen window.
22Q Cat said, tacos, burgers, and pizza.
Yes.
So if we got pepperoni, any thoughts? Anybody have any guesses? What you think? We've already done like 500 different pizzas, but what do you think we're going to make tomorrow with the pepperoni in mind of the pizza? If anybody guesses this, I'm going to be like
floored away.
Yeah,
this is something I used to love to eat pre-keto.
Yes.
We're making a homemade version of it.
Yes. Tom said, I do appreciate you for watching. Can't wait to try your spice. I know.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. Oh, Sana guessed pizza bowl.
Nope.
But those
Close.
are good. Rocky Mountain Girl said tacos. Elaine said pizza.
Close.
Rocky Mountain Girl said tacos, pizza, and burgers. And then Wild Turkey Bluff said taco, taco, taco. Teresa
I said taco. They said taco.
Pizza.
What movie was that?
I don't know.
It was Cheech Marin. He was like taco, taco, taco.
Shauna said, yes, I'll help prep just about anything but hard-boiled eggs. Oh, you're so awesome. Oh, Sara said it's snowing in Kentucky right now. Wow. And she said, rock soup.
Rock soup.
Shauna said, stone soup. Yes, great story. Brenda said, nice mug. I know. Isn't that adorable?
Might be too many. You know what I mean?
You're welcome, Shauna.
That might be enough.
Well, because you wanted to put hot dogs on here. Well, we'll make what we can, and then we'll make some more.
All right, well, let's start building them.
Okay, so look, this is like an actual weapon. What was it in the 70s and 80s where everything was like also a weapon, right? Like this.
All we're missing is the lawn darts.
I'm saying, so what? Pepperoni? Or wait. How are we going to do? You want to do jalapeno first?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we'll do a jalapeno.
Yeah. I'm trying to visualize it now. Sorry.
What, cheese, pepperoni, or pepperoni then cheese? Cheese then pepperoni.
However you load it is how I want it.
Okay. We're going to do cheese. Here, I feel like I'm off camera. Cheese, pepperoni. And then, yeah, you put your ball on there.
She's always wanting to stab my ball.
Don't be so dirty. Okay. And
I got gloves on. It's not dirty.
Another jalapeno.
Are we going to have enough jalapenos?
Not right now.
I only bought a dozen.
And another one of these.
Yeah.
And there we go. Kind of stab it in the middle there.
Did it?
I think so.
Let's see, it's all lopsided. I got a lopsided ball.
Where's Rachel? Right? Okay. And then I'm gonna leave off that has 2 jalapenos.
That's fine. We need one for each. Like I said, I bought a dozen. Load it up. We'll just have to cut some more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut more. Well, I might not have enough room.
Oh, that's true.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do the ball,
that's true.
I mean the
mushroom.
Wait, I'll do it this way.
Yeah. Or even sideways. That's fine too. Or take the stem off. That'll work too.
No, I want the stem.
Okay.
That's like it's standing. There we go. What do you think? How's that look, y'all? Look, isn't that cute? Cute.
Okay, let me ask you this too.
Uh-huh.
Would it be better if we pulled the hot dogs off? I'll just go throw them in the air fryer.
No, because the whole point is somebody wanted to see that.
Okay. I'm just saying if we could get more loaded up or stagger them. So that way it gives them more room between the
Yeah.
between the
We could do that.
Yeah. Do it that way. And then that'll give us hints for
You know,
next time.
you could also push this down and put a ball on top.
Oh, that's true.
Or do you think
we
it
can?
shouldn't?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Because I got all this meat still.
Let me keep doing this.
Yeah.
Rita's here. Hey,
Hey.
Rita. She said,
Dang it.
all the talk about playing with meat has me laughing in the car. A dirty mind, sorry.
Wait till you see HungryHeath After Dark.
Oh, goodness, y'all.
The only problem I got now
Oh?
is I'm thirsty and my hands are all mucked up.
Well,
I
you're
can't
gonna
reach my
have to
glass.
wait, mister. Oh, wait a second. I didn't get this all the way. There we go. There we go. And
So you don't want to play with my balls?
Mister. Oh, I wonder. Let's see.
Oh,
Why don't we just do that? You think there'll be a room for one more there?
Yeah, and then put a shroom.
And then we'll do the shroom.
And now we have too many shrooms because we got the hot dogs on there.
Well, that's fine. Well, maybe we could put the shroom with the other hot dogs, right?
Oh, that's true. Pull them back off and load it on there.
Yeah. That one we were able to get 3.
Okay.
It was tight though. Okay, here's now I'm gonna need more jalapenos.
Can you run up and get it while my hands are all jacked up?
Yeah.
Or do you mind? Well, I don't want you to have to handle it
There.
if I mess it up. But it should be right there behind you. Remember that
Yeah.
little container? Just
Might
grab
have
like
to
3 or 4 of them then.
Ugh.
Yeah. Now it's too much, right?
Right. No,
And I even turned the heater down, y'all.
Okay. Ooh, this one. Look, it's got all the veins on it.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be extra spicy.
Because whenever I go pick these out, I always dig around and find the biggest one.
There we go.
Sorry about that. All of a sudden, our internet just said nope.
I know. Okay. And now I got to
Catch up.
go back to where we were at. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't skip anybody.
If we did, hey, if we
Um,
skipped you, just repeat yourself if you don't mind. I apologize.
Oh no, look, it saved it. Okay.
Nice.
Carrie said, I need a mug like that. I haven't been able to get going with the computer stuff. I still have the job at the church. The message on the mug was cool. That's right. It's so uplifting. Okay. Let me cut this other jalapeno.
Is that knife a little dull?
A little.
Reason why I grabbed that knife, y'all, that one was my not the same grandparents, but my daddy's. Okay, this came from my mother's mother. Okay, that knife came from my dad's dad. He made the knife.
Obviously.
And we haven't sharpened it in a while, obviously.
Yeah.
I just thought it would be cool to use all family heirlooms tonight.
All right. Okay.
So that's trash.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 there. But
That's
yeah,
fine. No, I'm
I
saying is that
figured
my
you
hands
could-
are already messed up. I'll go and the thing's right here.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to continue on.
Okay.
Give me another ball. Okay. Do that. That. Oh, now I got to get more cheese. Goodness, y'all.
Oh,
Here, I'll do it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. All right. Oops. Okay. This little thing wanted to get away from me, y'all.
Just pull them all out and set them right there on top. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The whole pack. And then just put it back up when we're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you don't have to keep fighting with it. Because then also, whenever you're done, I can get a piece.
Oh, no, you don't need to send us batteries. Shauna was like, oh, I should have sent the batteries.
No.
We've got batteries.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just have to go find them. Our house is still in a little disarray sometimes.
No, it's not in a disarray. It's, I know where everything is. And he just says, okay, Shelly, where is it?
Well, because when I put it up, it gets moved. And then that's why I can't find anything.
Because I'm like, why did you put it there?
Because that's where it goes.
No, it isn't. Because you're like,
Because
yeah.
that's where it used to go.
No, because you're like, yeah, I'm just going to put that there. That makes sense to me. And I'm like, on the dining table?
Yes.
No.
Because we're not dining there. You use it for storage. Why can't I?
Hear us argue.
We're not arguing. We're discussing.
Shauna said, okay, the TJ's maple espresso black tea smells so good. Too hot to taste yet. Ooh, I can't wait to smell it. Shauna said, he's needing his butcher paper tonight.
Oh, see?
Well, that's true.
I asked you if we should have done that. And you're like, nah, we're okay.
What did I say? What did I say?
I don't remember now. Your phone's breaking up. I didn't hear you.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, look, I think it's going to work out just perfect.
Of course it is, because it's my idea.
Oh, my goodness, you guys. Shauna said he's needing his... Oh, I just read that. Duh. Jerry said, so the peppers I bought were jalapeno, Anaheim, Pasilla. I think it's Pasilla.
Yeah. Pasilla.
Green and red bell pepper, some fresh white onions, garlic to roast, fresh cilantro.
This is
and
all
limes.
in his. Is this all in his salsa?
Yeah. And limes at the blend stage should be yummy and smoky.
Because
wow, that sounds incredible.
Whenever I grilled them last time, we didn't have the channel yet, and all I had was my the website.
Yeah, but we put it on there, and I did like add it to the cookbook I'm continually working on, right? Oh, thanks, Susie. Tom said, I appreciate that. Oh, thanks. Shauna said, oh, there, she shared our beef one.
Thank you.
Elaine said, an ice cream scoop works wonders for making meatballs.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where were you an hour ago?
She was right here. We're just like an hour behind on reading the comments.
I was trying to reform it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that it?
And yeah.
So we have 4 more over here. Should I just go ahead and cook those tomorrow, or go ahead and throw these in the air fryer?
I think just add it for tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And then, we wanted to do the mushrooms on each of these hot dogs.
Shit.
You know what? Watch your language, sir.
I can't. It doesn't. It's not frozen. I can't see it.
Okay. I'm just going to add, since I've cut that jalapeno, because the bottom doesn't cook as much as the top part. So that's why they want you to leave the last. Well, you know what? We got this.
Here, you're going to strip me again.
Oh, you know it. Oh,
Thank you, dear.
Look, isn't this fun, you guys? I'm so excited.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is trash. Or done.
Okay. And I'm since I have some extra cut here, right? Why not go ahead?
And here's another throwback. This little container I have, this was one of our souvenirs from that stay at the hotel.
Right? Here, this little mushroom, I am going to take the stem off.
All right, you know what time it is.
What? Oh goodness, you guys, you know what that means. All right. But thank you, Elaine. That is an excellent tip. That's why I love y'all sharing your photos and everything else, because we learned so much from it. Jerry said, beef tongue, I'm just not up for tasting it. Well, it'll taste you. Sana said, oh, yeah. Oh, y'all are making the ground beef covered hot dogs? Dry the hot dog with paper towel so the meat sticks more easily. Oh, that's a good idea. We should have thought about that. But no, we're not doing that tonight. We're putting this in here. And then, look, we still got all this left. And when he gets back, we'll turn it on. I don't want him to miss the piece de resistance, right? Okay. Look, isn't that so cute? All right. But Sana, we were doing where you formed like the meat and you formed it into like a small log. That's what we're basically kind of replicating, but we made it into balls because last time we did like a big chunk of hamburger, it all like sits at the bottom. Shauna said, my friend said she couldn't eat beef tongue because it came from a cow's mouth. So I gave her an egg. Oh, Bluegrass Girl said, what kind of hot dogs are those? It's the Applegate organic hot dogs.
They make a chicken, but no, I got the all beef.
Okay, so now you put this on here because what it's going to do is the heat will bounce off. And then you just... Oh, is it plugged in?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Getting nervous, y'all.
Okay, I just plugged it in.
Okay,
that little guy should start.
Uh-oh. It's still? You sure it's plugged in?
Yeah. It's the same one that the camera's running off of.
Oh, no. That's not a good thing. Did it stop working?
Maybe. Like I said, it was only the second time we've ever tried using it.
Oh, I had it off.
Okay.
No, let's see. Oh. No, I hear it. Okay. No, and I see it moving, y'all. Yeah, see, they're starting to turn. Oh, and I can already feel the heat up here already. And they're slowly turning in circles. Oh, and I just noticed the little things here at the top. These, yeah. It actually says top on it. Ooh, that cheese is going to get on there.
On the burner? You want to pull that off real quick and trim it?
Well, here, maybe if I just...
Oh, I see. It's smoking now. Now we're cooking with fire.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. So, yeah, that was just the cheese that's burning right there. A little bit of cheese touched the...
Right. So we're done with this cheese. I can put it up?
Yeah. Oh, ooh. And you just dropped all the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I just put up the other pepperoni. So I'm going to wrap this up in that.
Yeah.
Put it back together.
Okay, let's get back.
Oh, yeah, it's burning. You smell it?
Well, it's just a little bit of the cheese.
Okay.
And what did they say? About 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 to 20, it said.
Oh, okay. And then hello to Renee's special guest. Thank you. And I hope, just to let you know, please send us an email with your mailing address.
So we don't need this, right?
Right. Whew. Goodness.
What's his screen name? Is he actually,
I don't
is
know
he actually on? Is what I'm asking.
I don't think he's on yet.
Okay, then I'm not going to say his name.
Okay.
I don't know if he wants me to.
She has beef tongue in the freezer from her half cow purchase. I got all the organs. No one wanted them. Wow, oh, nice. That's awesome, Sarah. Blue Dove said, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do KPL this year. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to limit myself to 2 events per year.
That sounds like us.
Yeah, because honestly, like, I think in 21, we went to like 3 events.
That was before I started on a job, too.
Right. And it was really a stretch. And then last year we did 3 events, and I'm just telling y'all, like it really strapped us, and that's why I'm like, I think this year I'm kind of going on the same thing as you, Blue Dove, like 2 events per year. And so next year in 24, we'll have to see what we decide to do.
I'm slipping this in the fridge.
Okay.
There's no sense in it being out all night. You know?
Wow. So the pepperoni we got was boar's head sandwich style, and it looked like that one had the cleanest of ingredients. So no, you can have both. So that's the pepperoni that we're using. So we got, that was the thinner cut. It was fresh from the deli. And then the other we got cut thicker, and that's what we're going to need, the thick cut for a recipe tomorrow. So we're really excited about this. Or I know Heath really is. Shauna said, I've had beef tongue when I was a teenager and goat. I love goat. Right? Goat is so good, y'all. And then I was watching somebody. I was like, oh, this would be another good recipe. Somebody did, it was a non-keto channel, but they did Scotch pies.
Oh, yeah. That looked really good.
And I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, you know how we've been doing like empanadas and all, you know, we were talking about Jamaican meat pies and everything. I was like, a Scotch pie. And the way this guy did it, he used lamb. It was an English channel. I should have wrote down the channel name. But I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to have a Scotch pie with lamb meat. I was like, ooh, that looks really good. What?
I'm just looking, like the cheese right here is getting caught up on the thing. See it?
Yeah, it probably is. We're gonna have a mess here, which we already kind of knew that with the cheese, but that's fine.
Maybe we should have put it in the meatball.
Maybe that might have worked, but then I kind of like it, you know, just like falling all over it.
It's gonna be fun to clean, y'all.
Carrie said, HungryHeath can just talk about food then. That's right. Hey, Cynthia's here.
Hey.
She goes, hi, making it to a live again. Love your lives. Aww,
Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
That's so sweet. Shauna said, pizza cake. Close. You got the word pizza right. Carrie said, Heath will just make a taco pepperoni pizza.
I've done that before.
Yeah. Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto said, calzone or stromboli.
Sorta. Maybe you're close.
You're getting there, but those are
I
really
love watching the cheese melt down on it.
I know, but that's really big. Hint, hint. Jennifer said pizza tacos.
I've done that before too.
Elaine said pizza soup, which that is really good.
That is, but no.
Sana said, I say calzone or stromboli as I made both on keto and ate them prior to keto. That's true.
We've never made them prior though.
No, I thought we made calzones before.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. No, this was from the frozen section.
Yeah.
It was a dish I used to eat all the time.
Yeah.
It was a staple in my house.
Yeah, and his.
She did not care for them, but I ate them all the time by myself.
Yeah, he would eat the whole package.
Yeah.
So think frozen and something pizza, and he would eat it all. Susie said, I've had lamb, elk, and rabbit. Ooh, yum.
Yes.
But never goat.
Oh, wow.
I'm not big on organ meats except chicken gizzards and beef heart.
See, we don't like either one of those.
Wish me luck. I know. I'm not a big organ meat person either. The
only way I really like it is like in giblet gravy. I like it in the holidays when you put it on the grill, on the stuffing or the I guess that's the only thing you put it. We used to put it on the mashed potatoes. Or on the turkey too.
No, not me. Yeah, that's just not my thing. But you know, everybody enjoys what they enjoy.
Trying to put it more on camera.
Yeah, there you go. And good luck, Susie. Let us know how it turns out. I'm excited. Carrie said, I have lawn darts to play in the backyard as a kid, Shelly. Yep. Yeah, so did he. My mother was very, very like, oh my gosh, that might hurt you. So we never had.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Right?
That kind of thing.
Well, I remember we did have a swing set in the backyard, and this is me, and I'm still like this now. She remembers when I was like 4 years old. Of course, I was playing in the backyard. She's doing whatever inside, and then she looked outside. And at 4 years old, I was walking across the top of the handlebars. Like I climbed to the top and started walking across.
It's a balance beam?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
whoa.
she was like, oh my gosh. And so she was freaking out, and she was like, went out there, and she's like, hi dear. Oh, you're doing so well. Hey, can you come here? Like, she's like, I'm trying not to be like so emotional and upset and trying to get you inside, but I was freaking out. And I was like, well, that's how I would be even now. I'm like, oh yeah, that was probably cool to me. I was like, oh, look at me way up here.
No, I was just looking at the cheese popping, dripping off, and I was wondering if you're going to waste it all on the bottom of it. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll find out.
I'm hoping a couple of them will touch the. It did. It touched the hot dog, so I get a little cheese on the hot dog.
Yeah. Bluegrass Girl said, I did see the I cannot talk. I did see the black garlic was used. Oh, it was so good. And we made a batch of our hot sauce, the moist clown tears, using the black garlic. It really made a difference. Sana said balls. Bluegrass Girl said pepperoni cream cheese dip.
Ooh, no, I've never had that before, but that sounds good.
It does sound
now
good.
We have to put that on the list. Thank you.
Rocky Mountain Girl said, delish. Thank you. Rita said, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Mrs. Perfectly and Perfect Keto. Susie said, that is a cute kebab. Shauna said, they may be needing some donations, sounding like demonetization level chat. Oh my gosh. No, we're good. Don't worry about it.
I'll behave.
Bluegrass Girl put basketball and football. Those are the balls we're talking about. There's where we froze. Sharon's here. She said, just a quick hello on the road.
Oh,
awesome.
Howdy. Thanks for just eavesdropping.
Reichwood said the web heard our talk on balls. That's why it froze us. Rocky Mountain Girl said, here too, been freezing up off and on since the start.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Thanks for
I bet it was because we were on the other network and not this one.
Well, okay, that's what we got to start doing from now on is double checking it.
I know. Thank you. Matre said, welcome back. Hopefully we're back for everybody now. Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto said they should be back for everyone, not frozen anymore. Yeah, if we're still frozen, you should be able to just refresh.
Yeah.
Okay, Shauna said, okay, the maple espresso black tea, a definite yes. Really good. Ooh, now I'm really intrigued. Okay.
I don't wonder, though, if that hot dog's going to get done. See the top?
I know, it is a little up there.
Oh, well.
Well, I mean, it's already cooked, so. Yeah. So he said, wow, a family heirloom knife. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, he didn't make, well, I guess he did. He carved it, he made the handle and everything, and then he even made the blade, too.
Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. You should show it up close so everybody can see.
It's just
a knife. Shauna said, I feel like maybe
I'm saying it's just a paring knife.
Cubed. Maybe so, Shauna. Yeah.
Maybe.
There you go. That works.
How about that?
Yeah. So that's the knife. Pretty nice. So what is it? How old do you think it is? Like 50 years?
At least.
Wow. You're right. Shauna said maybe if we cubed the cheese.
Well, see, we didn't buy any more. I didn't buy any more cheese because I just shredded up all the mozz and the cheddar.
Did we even set a timer?
You did.
So I did. Did I?
You said you did.
Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. Did I, y'all?
Because I can't. We're using my phone.
No, I sure did not.
Because I saw you pull. You were talking about it and you're swiping all the stuff on your.
I know. Here, we'll just do another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Shauna said, I feel like. I read that. And she said, yes, Trader Joe's. And there's a Renee said, the guest is here.
Oh, that's what we should have did.
What?
Should have mixed some other frito in that.
That would have been good.
Freaking Trader Joe's. We should have done that. We totally dropped the ball.
Here, let me try to move this jalapeno down.
Well, here. I got an idea.
Where?
I was going to say, just do that.
Oh, well, it worked. Maybe this one. Can you move that one down?
Hold the stick. Yeah.
Ooh, that's hot. There we go. Perfect. Rocky Mountain Girl said, I'll have to find a Trader Joe's out here. I know.
What are we going to get, though?
The tea.
Okay.
Melinda said, just popping in to say hello. Hey, Melinda, how are you?
Okay, because that's what we've been debating about, too, y'all.
Oh?
Several of y'all have mentioned how you like it when we record the MS Journey in the car.
Uh-huh.
So we were debating if we were actually going to go anywhere tomorrow or if we should go back to the couch like we used to.
Mm-hmm.
So then maybe I'm just weird, but if we're going out, I want to go to eat too.
Oh, well, we can't do that this week.
Yeah, we can. I got a way. I know a way.
Oh, yeah?
We have a gift card.
But then Tuesdays is the buy one, get one. Then you're losing money.
Yeah. We'll figure something out.
Oh, okay. 22Q Cat said, the older I get, the more I appreciate the older things I have from my grandmother, etc. Pretty cool knife, Heath.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
And then the other grandfather, the one that this belonged to, I still have a dresser he made me when I was a little kid. Yeah. It's in my closet. I'm using it as a dresser still.
Right. And, thank you.
That was the carpenter. I tell y'all, I'm a third generation carpenter. Cabinet maker, that was him. He's the one that built it. And then he built that dresser for me and built a bed for my middle brother.
Yeah.
But obviously he outgrew it.
Well, I would think. But yeah, and we still use it. In fact, I lined it.
Yeah. But also, if you pull the drawers out and flip it over, on the bottom side is the same paneling that's inside Grandma's house.
Aww.
It was all just remnants he had from a job.
Aww. That is nice.
So now it means even more to me now too that both of them have passed.
I know, like things you can remember them by. That's always so important.
And that one picture there when you walk in the door, that one little one of just me.
Yeah,
that was from the church I went to with them.
Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, this one back here, y'all. Let me spin this around so y'all can see some of these other ones.
I wish there was where I could zoom in.
Oh, like this. Where did that knife go? Will you push this one down?
Which one?
This hot dog.
I don't know.
Can you do it?
It's on there.
There you go. There.
This one too then. No, it's good.
Ooh, wow. Look at those up front.
Yeah.
I'm
excited about this.
That's gonna be good, y'all. I'm excited. Melinda said, this looks like a mad science experiment.
It does, doesn't it? But I don't know if they saw it, but it says it's where-ever-kabob-it.
What does this say here? Electric hot hors d'oeuvre.
Grab the button beside you.
Maker.
Is the book. The book.
Yeah.
It says it on there too, though. As I say, make it easier to read.
Yeah, it says electric hot hors d'oeuvre.
And this is the best part too,
meal
y'all.
Maker.
Flip around and show them. This actually, the book, she still had the book too.
Yeah.
So that's why we stored it. When we put it away, we put everything back together and just slip the booklet inside of it. And show them the little order form.
Yeah, in the middle, this is so cute. So, like, if you needed replacement parts, they still put that in there. Isn't that cute? And the prices, I'm like, oh. But they were actually out of little hair there. Ohio, the company. But it's all kinds of little recipes in here too. So I thought that was really cute. But yeah, isn't that nice? I mean, it's a complete package. The only thing we didn't have was the box it came in. But other than that, we got everything else. But weren't most things in the 70s like a mad science experiment?
Yeah. And it was built to last too.
Right? Jennifer said, I'm afraid that the cheese will melt off before the meat's done.
That's what I'm looking at too.
It looks like it might.
What we were going to do though, because Shelly should have it right there. I have we have a little thermometer.
You moved it up there.
Prep, yeah. But it looks done. That's fine. We like it rare anyways.
No. Shauna said, tips from the Horde, right?
Uh-huh.
22Q Cat said, can't wait to see how these kebabs are going to turn out. Me neither.
Because last time we made them, we tried to make it a traditional kebab, where the whole thing was the meat, and it just kind of drooped everywhere.
Well, what is it called? Because we tried to make like kufta. Isn't
Yeah,
that what it's called?
I think so, yeah.
Somebody correct me, but I thought it was called like kufta or kufta.
It's like Mediterranean or whatever.
Yeah, where you do that, and it's like the long, slender piece of meat, and you put it on there. But what happened was it just kind of sagged. The gravity pulled, so it would just start, and so then it just looked like a little puddle at the bottom. Carrie said, wonder if Heath is going to make taco pepperoni pizza tomorrow.
No.
No
tacos.
Jackie said, $54 from today's goal. Oh, that's
nice.
good, Jackie.
Nice.
Yeah. Reichwood said, my neighbor makes beef tug, and when she finishes it, makes the best taco meat.
Yes, that's what we did with it.
I have a beef tongue in the freezer. It's going to Raza so I can learn how to cook it. Oh, good. That'd be awesome. Let's see here. Jackie said, mostly goal is $200. That's awesome, Jackie.
For the day?
Yeah, for every time you go. That's awesome.
That's very good, actually.
Shauna said, now how long does this take? This going to be a midnight live?
It said 15, 20 minutes, but we forgot to set our timer. So did somebody time me?
Carrie said, the fire is so cheesy.
Uh-huh.
Sana said, so is smoky supposed to be good? For the salsa, probably. Oh, when it was smoky. No, that was me because the cheese touched it. Rocky Mountain Girl said, I'm getting so hungry, y'all. I know.
I'm cooking as fast as I can.
Hey, Just Jason Keto.
Hey, brother.
He said, that's quite the appliance. And Just Jason recently interviewed High Love with Crafty and Carnivorish. So y'all should go over there
and watch
that interview. It's really interesting. Yeah. And he said, hello, everyone.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Jennifer said, are we getting a smoke detector test soon?
That was at the hotel.
Yeah, we're not at the hotel, so we don't have to worry about that. In fact, I don't know. Do we even have a smoke detector?
Not in this room.
I don't think we have one at all. I think whatever.
It's, you know where it's at? It's in our bedroom, and I think there's one in the hallway. I think
there was one, and remember, it like would never shut up. So I think we just
deleted it. Surprise!
We took a bat to it.
Survivor the home game.
But you know what I think happened is in here when we had to have the ceiling all redone. I think
we didn't add it back.
We never added one back.
Oops.
Oh well.
I didn't even think about that.
No. Oh, there he is, Joe the Butcher.
Hey,
says,
brother.
I'm on. Hey, Joe.
Man.
Welcome to the Hungry Horde.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yes, and thank you for watching all the videos.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
I've been hearing all the glory stories about you, and I appreciate you, bro.
Yes. We always appreciate
I hope
a good
this doesn't
butcher.
scare you what we're making.
Right. Shauna said, odd, I'm having a craving for some cheese now. Right? Mary T. Hey, Mary. Said, hi, everyone. That looks like quite the contraption. I booked my flight for the cruise.
Nice.
And now I'm counting the days.
Yes. How soon are you coming in? Are you coming for the pre-cruise dinner here?
Yeah.
Our meetup?
When do you fly in, Mary? Because on that Friday night, we're having a big barbecue meetup at our house.
We already got planned. I already have it in the freezer right now. I got 2 briskets I'm cooking.
Yeah. Oh, how fun. So who could tell us how many days till the cruise? We need a countdown.
Shauna usually has that on.
Brenda said calzone with the Wellington crust. You're getting close.
I want to tell them I can't keep it in anymore.
Carrie said pizza mugs.
No mugs.
Hey, Mary Ann's here. Hey, Mary Ann.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
She said pizza empanadas. You're getting there. You're getting really close, but I think somebody got it here. Shauna said pizza rolls.
Yeah, I used to love the frozen Tostinos pizza rolls.
Get me the mamata.
So we're gonna use the empanada maker, the same kit. I'm gonna use the tiny one.
And then you're going to need gloves to take the thing off. And I don't know if you want to put this on the towel that you had.
Oh, I don't know. This on the towel?
because it's hot.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Should I get the cookie sheet instead?
I guess. I don't know. And maybe put it up there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I was gonna do it right here.
Well, then it'll be right in your way, won't
Well,
it?
I can move it then.
Oh,
but I just
okay.
want to be able to check the meat.
Let's see if I can check the meat like this. 120, 130. Oh, yeah, 155, 160. So this top one's at 160 already. Here we go. Pizza rolls. And Brenda said pizza rolls. Lori said pizza rolls.
Yep. Okay.
And Brianna said pizza ravioli. Is that a thing? Oh, here we go, you guys.
Just straight up?
Hopefully.
Yes or no?
Yeah, you should be able to take it straight up. Ooh.
Dun, da, da, da.
Ooh, I can feel the heat. All right, let's try these ones at the bottom. What goal is 160, right?
165.
Okay. The bottoms might not be done yet. This one's at 150. 150.
Let's see if it's a little rare. I'm okay. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, that one's at 150. But that one's at 170.
I bet the hot dogs are good though. We can pull all them.
Let's try this one again. Yeah, the bottom one's not done. Let's see. Yeah.
Just lay them on the plate.
Yeah. At least pull the hot dog ones. Those look done. Woo.
What does eating shifts?
Woo. Let's see
Right?
the grease dropping
Yeah.
here. I just want to check a couple of these others.
Okay. Well, I was gonna get the tongs, so I can. Well, maybe I'll just unload it.
See, that one's good. It's 165. That one's good. Make sure I don't get the. Yeah, that one's done. Ooh.
Did I get you?
Yeah.
Oh, and I just filleted it. Look, it's spitting.
You need a fork, not a knife.
Right? That makes sense.
Yeah, I want to need knives forks anyways.
Well, give me one of them, please.
There you go.
Okay, which one?
The mushroom's the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got it backwards here.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh yeah, it's so much easier. Is it hot?
Not really.
Okay.
But...
Why is it on there so well?
Well, I better not touch that. I bet that.
You ready to put it back on?
No. Because I think this one is actually
Ready to come?
Yeah, that one's good.
Oh, did I get you?
No. Well, I mean, yes, she did, but it didn't hurt. Yeah, this one is done. So I don't know. Do you want me to go ahead and pull it off?
Yeah, let's just lay it on there.
Okay. Whew.
I'm gonna do like you said.
What?
Put this up here in the front. Oh, don't drop that.
Yeah, that one's done.
So then it might help to
Yeah, and this one's done.
do another plate also.
Okay.
Make it a little easier, right?
Yeah. Let's see here. At least this is nice and warm, you guys.
Huh.
Like having this right here, I'm not cold anymore. Yeah, that one's done. Yeah.
Look, I figured we just eat off the kebab.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, do you mind taking the end off?
Which one? Which end?
The one by the mushroom. There you go.
Oh, shit.
The heart.
Yeah.
See, I'm just checking this one. Yeah, this bottom one,
It's not cooking evenly.
Yeah, it's just weird that all the other ones are within tip. But that one is not. Oh. Do you mind also getting me some mayo or...
Hold on, yeah, but I'm trying to make sure I got all the pieces for the hot dog.
Oh,
so that everything's
one
even.
more jalapeno and mushroom. There you go.
And I was gonna get another one of these or two because at HEB they're only $1, but I forgot.
I guess we'll let this one
Cook a little longer.
cook because it's like
just almost there.
Almost.
Just that one, huh?
Yeah.
Well, then I can probably just do this one-handed then.
Oh, okay.
You want me to put it back on?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
there you go. There. All right.
Now I gotta find your mayo.
Yeah. I might have to use the Primal Kitchen too. Brianna said pizza ravioli. Close, pizza rolls. Yeah, Brianna said pizza rolls. That makes sense, right?
Well, where's it at?
Natalie said pizza pocket. Close. That was close. That's what we were thinking. Jennifer said, I was surprised to hear they used organ meats in the new brownie keto brick. I know I need like the long spoon. Which plate is mine, dear?
Whichever one you want.
Okay.
Whichever is easier for you to get.
Okay. How about that? Oh, thank you. And then can we move that for yeah. Wow. Whew. My face feels a little red.
Okay, do you want any of this cheese? And if so, how many?
No, I'm good. Did you see my homemade mayo?
No, I don't. That's what I was telling you.
Oh.
I see a container in the sink, though. No, I don't either, huh? What the hell?
Look, don't you hate it when you get to the very bottom of the
jar?
Mayo jar? I thought I put it on the second shelf.
That's what I'm looking. Oh, here it is.
I know there's not a whole lot left.
No,
on
there's
that
not
one either. Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody have a trick for getting the last bits of mayo out?
Do you want me to go get another one for you?
Yeah,
we have two more in the.
Good.
We have two more in the cabinet.
Oh, do I have a water? Or
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're just getting
situated.
All of this. Oh, thank you. All right, let's see.
I think this is my fork, though.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Do you need a fork?
No, I've got one. You had it in that,
that
container.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just put that for there. Put this up here. What we got? It's so crowded all of a sudden.
Oh.
What?
A chair went lowrider on me.
Okay. And I've got more mayo here. And, the marinara.
So.
Huh. That one's yours.
Oh. But I don't know why I thought we were going with 3 each.
No, because we did the hot dogs. But you could have one of my hot dogs because I wasn't even planning on having a hot dog. Here. Here. Woohoo! Wow, that's like bubbling in there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
What?
Here. Let's say you set it on that. Right? Can you reach?
Not really.
Okay.
I have little arms. Is that this? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. You stepped on that, so be careful.
Okay, I'm gonna rearrange this again. Well, because I wanted to put all of our stuff on that tray. I need the tray closer to us in order
I'm
to
just
do
gonna
that.
add some of this marinara beside my mayo,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm just gonna mix this together, y'all. Yeah, maybe you can. Oh, I was gonna say, or maybe even move the Kabob-It over there. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll handle it in a second.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Not your fault that thing's not cooking. We have a relic.
It probably is cooked, but
All right, there. Let's do that.
what?
Can you just pick that up?
This one?
Yes, totally
Yeah.
up, and put it on my plate. And I'm gonna unplug this thing and go set it over there.
Whew. That jalapeno is spicy.
Yeah, the one I had at lunch was not.
Ooh, look
But
at
also-
that. It cools quickly though, y'all.
The ones we got at we had finished off first there. Those are all from. Oh no! Push it to me, because when I go to grab it, it's pulling on that other thing.
Yeah.
Those are all the ones from Sprouts, and they were not hot, spicy at all.
Mm.
There was like no heat to it at all when the one I had at lunch.
Oh.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay.
Okay. Put the mushroom here.
You need a napkin?
Mm-mm. I've got my napkins. All right. Here's how it looks finished. Actually, the cheese did exactly what we were hoping. We wanted it to kind of coat over,
Uh-huh.
and it definitely did that. Let's see if we can. Ooh. You mind? Oh, here.
Not your
Let me
fault.
just do this.
Let me see. That's why I was putting them over here.
So,
Now, I don't think we should wash those in the dishwasher. I think we should do hand wash on those.
yeah, hand wash. So there is the meatball. So you got the cheese over the pepperoni, the meatball, and then a jalapeno slice underneath, y'all. I think that turned out pretty good.
What happened to the spoon for the sauce? Oh, I see. It's in the thing. That's fine. That's fine.
I think that
I'm
turned
turn
out
my
pretty
plate
good.
so I can get it a little better.
But you know what? I will need that knife when you get done. I forgot my knife.
I got one for each of us. That's fine.
But
That's
look,
why I like having that one, because we have an area in the pantry where I have a whole bunch of these cups we've collected from different places. I just think keep one of those handy for situations like tonight.
But look, I think that turned out really good.
Yeah, dude.
All right, I'm gonna cut this
So
one
now,
in half.
are we actually going to sell this thing then? Or are we going to keep it and keep using it?
Maybe
It came in
every
handy.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Ah.
When it's lasted this long, why not?
Right? Okay, let me put a little bit of the mayo.
Ooh, that's those roasted jalapenos.
Mmm. Mmm. That pepperoni is a good addition to it.
Mm.
But there, kind of see the side view of the meatball itself. And the cheese is just like perfectly encapsulating it. And then that pepperoni has even, because it cooked, it kind of melded into the
Oh, excuse me.
the meatball as well. So that's really cool. Are you okay?
Yeah, that jalapeno was hot.
That
That was the one from HEB.
Mm-hmm. That is good. So, who has heard about the new keto brick? We also watched that video. If you haven't, go watch.
Have you watched it? Did you actually get to watch it?
I went by you.
Yeah.
But go watch Keto Brick. So it's under what, Live Savage?
Yeah.
He put out a video about the new flavor brick that's dropping on Sunday.
We're ordering
Brownie batter, and it's a pretty entertaining video. So y'all go watch that. But yeah, his new brick actually has organ meat And I think it also is using all the different animal fats in it as well, or animal proteins, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. Anybody
nice. Look at that.
planning on ordering it?
Yes. I want at least one.
Shauna said, oh, but I love the way it's melting down, right? Elaine's Keto Kitchen said, looks like you're having fondue kebab.
Oh, it does. Very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Because didn't we do fondue in this that one time?
Okay. There you go. Thank you.
But now, you know what, though? Do I need those cheese sticks? I forgot we had this cheese.
I know. Mmm.
Oh, God. I wonder, though, should we do this?
Yeah, probably. That is good.
I like the way the pepperoni formed to it.
Me too. Wow. It is really good. I'm going to do a little more of the...
But you know what we ought to do? I just thought about it. While we already have that all set up and out and everything.
Uh-huh.
Remember I told you I found those 2 chicken breasts in the freezer?
Yeah.
We should cut it up and do it for dinner one night and just use that. You just set it and forget it.
That's true.
And we just... Hey, Italian season on those 2, we already had the sauce for it. We just dip it in the sauce.
That's true. No, that's right.
Or we do it next Friday.
2 kebabs in a row.
Uh-huh.
You guys. All right. Bluegrass Girl said, when you need more black garlic, let me know. Oh, thanks, Sara.
Will do.
Yeah, and if anybody else is interested in black garlic or keto vanilla paste or keto vanilla extract, her information's in the description. Susie said the cheese action is fun to watch.
It was.
Right? That is entertaining. Like one of those, what do they do? Like the ASMR videos? Mm-hmm. Blue Dove said, whew, finally got upstairs to sit down with my horde mates and eat. Made no sketty with garlic carnivore mug bread. Oh, that sounds really good.
Samson, you need to go outside?
I hope you shared a picture, Jamie.
Come on. You want to go? Come on, bro. Good boy. Come on. What are you doing? You don't need to go? Okay, come on.
What do you want, Sam? So I just want to be with Mom. Yep, that's what it is.
Well, we just learned with him when he starts pacing that usually means he needs to go outside. And that's what he was doing a minute ago, was pacing. But then he went outside with me and then just stopped and looked at me like, what? What am I supposed to do?
Sometimes I have to take him like all the way.
I'm eating though.
Reichman said, I have a jelly cabinet that my great uncle made for his wife.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow, how neat. I'd love to see that. That has to be amazing. Oh, what a great story that he made it for his wife. Oh, I got one time on Etsy, because y'all know I love vintage linens, right? Not just pillowcases. I got a vintage handkerchief. And what it was is a soldier, I think it was for World War I, had went to France and missing his newly betrothed and got this handkerchief and sent it to her, and along with, like his little love note or whatever. And I was like, oh, I just love the story. Like, I think it had a note with it and everything. And so I have it like in a safe place, because I'm like, oh, how sweet is that? Just the love that is in that handkerchief. Right? Like, he was like in France thinking, oh, my love would just adore this handkerchief. I have to get it for her and send it to her. Oh, 22. Jalapeno. Sorry, you guys. Or sorry, y'all. Well, why is it this catchy? There you go. That's better. 22Q Cat said, Shelly, how's the training going at your job? You're very patient. I bet you're a great trainer. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't think I'm that patient, but
She walks in at lunch and goes, "You won't believe what these people are doing to me."
yesterday I had like a private chat with a couple other people, and I was like, I'm seriously about to go get some whiskey. It was a busy week, right? So my manager wanted us to basically train the other agents, like me and my work sister. We do a lot of the, I don't want to say difficult, but I guess the more involved tickets. And we've been doing it like that way for almost a year now. And some of our other agents, they were just trained on like some basic stuff and do those things. And we work the more challenging cases. So this past, 2 weeks basically, but I did several trainings this week, training them on some of our more involved tasks. And I actually have some more training to do next week.
I was wrong.
Right. But yeah, it's just, I guess here's the difference. I'm a very, very, very organized person. And so I have like I think I'm just very type.
An easy way to put it, she's OCD.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, you do this, this, and this. And I just have to remember that everybody thinks differently. So, and I'm training some agents that are not in the US. And so sometimes I know it's a little bit of a language barrier and trying to just explain certain tasks. And I do have one more training next week with them because we just ran out of time this week to train on some other things. So hopefully, but I think like today, our other agents that are here, I think by the end of today, they seem like they were really feeling confident in what they were doing. So that made me feel good. But it wasn't just me. I trained on like the main tickets that I handle a lot. Then my work sister, she trained on some things she handles a lot. So that then next week, we're kind of just going to be the reviewers. And so then I think with any new thing you learn, it's repetition and do it a lot. And sometimes if you just learn something but you don't do it, then it's harder to kind of grasp it. So next week we're going to be like, okay, you work that and we'll check everything you're doing. But yeah, it's been a challenging couple times where I've just been like, oh goodness. And just busy with everything that's going on. It's just like, it's tax season. So that's been kind of driving me a little crazy too. So, but yeah, I don't want to bore y'all with work details. Shauna said, nothing like a Friday night feast experiment under glass.
All right.
Right? Rita said, Hot Pockets. That's what he was thinking at first, but then he was like, well, we've got the little ones. And it was Tostinos? What's the brand?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Tostinos pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going to do the little pizza rolls. So we were getting the thick cut pepperoni. Then we're going to dice it up. I don't know if anybody remembers getting pizza rolls. It wasn't like little slithers of pepperoni. It was like little chunks of pepperoni, like little diced up pieces of pepperoni. So that's why we got it chunky. So we'll dice that up. And then we're going to put that as part of the filling and try to make pizza rolls, and we'll see how it turns out. But
we'll just dip it in the sauce.
Mm-hmm. But I was never a fan of pizza rolls pre-keto.
I loved them.
Well, half the time they made me sick, and he loved them, but I was just like, I don't see the point, like I wanted actual pizza. I don't want to have little tiny bites of somewhat pizza. Who liked pizza rolls? I'm curious who really found those enjoyable. Renee said, be right back. Gonna get some wings. Ooh, I bet I know what you're gonna season them with. Ludo said, Heath just perks up in the car. Seems like the couch and lights make him sleepy, so he just nods along while Shelly talks. But don't go out of your way to film in the car.
Well, if
That's
we're going
probably true.
anywhere, anyways, why not? Or we were also talking about, well, since y'all really love it when we're in the car, we're just go park, get in the car in the driveway and just set up and shoot.
And not go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's funny. Sana said, Adana kebab, kofta or kefta is similar like meatball, just not as round.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Mm. Oh, wow. Sorry, y'all. Bluegrass Girl says she has the hall tree that her grandfather made and thanks my dad made.
Wow.
How wonderful. Oh, wow. A hall tree. Those can be so beautiful. Shada said, okay, so is the heating unit in the middle? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a little...
it's two pieces of metal. They're basically just heating
coils.
rocks. Yeah.
Right? Heating coils.
Heating
That's the
element.
term. Yeah. In the middle. And then
when it cools off, I'll pull it back over and show you.
Yeah. The skewers then slowly, they don't turn this way, but inside itself, there's a little mechanism. That's why you have to use those things. And it makes it slowly turn.
It rotates the whole thing. The machine itself doesn't, the whole base doesn't turn, but there's a little sprocket in there that rotates. That's plugged into.
Wow. But I'm just like really impressed with how everything melted together. That ended up perfect. Shauna said, I have the cedar chest my great grandpa made and my grandma when she was a teenager. Oh, made my grandma. Oh, how nice. Oh, and cedar smells so good. Mary said, I think I'll miss the dinner. Oh, I get in at 7 p.m. Friday night unless I Uber straight to your house. I mean, you could. That's fine. It's casual come and go. I'm fine with you doing that.
So if you need to do that and you're going to have your luggage with you, we have room for it too. We can slip it around and just hold it for you.
Yeah. The pepperoni's good.
I'm glad we got that one.
I like
just a little package stuff.
Yeah, I like boar's head. I've always enjoyed boar's head meat. Sharon said, just walked in and I'm frozen cold. Oh no, Sharon. Time for the heater.
What is she all getting hyped up for?
Yeah, I think the hot dogs turned out perfect.
Really? I figured you liked them. I thought you told me before you liked them a little more charred.
I mean, I like them charred, but I feel like the skin is pretty crispy on the outside. Wow. Shauna said it's 103 days until pre-cruise shenanigans.
Nice.
That's awesome. 103. We're almost down to the 2 digits, y'all. Reichman said, ta-da, right? Marianne said, that's what I meant. Pizza in the empanada maker. Yeah,
yes.
Well, see, you knew then. That's awesome. Brenda said, are the kebab skewers aluminum?
No. I don't know what they're. Steel, I guess.
Let me see.
They're like regular, the standard kebabs.
Let me see if it tells. Or just says skewers.
I think they're just steel.
Yeah, it just says handles, rods, and guards. Let's see. I'm checking though. Check the book. Oh, do not use this outdoors.
Oh, really? That's different.
Yeah. Do not let cord hang over edge of table or counter or touch a hot surface.
That makes sense.
Do not move the appliance with filled skewers and glass cover in place.
Oops.
It just keeps calling it skewer. But it feels like it's probably like steel. I know the glass is Pyrex. That's the only one that's like Pyrex brand. Shauna said, for those in the chat running downstairs, I'll probably be back before they get to this comment. Laugh out loud. Sometimes I feel like y'all make it a challenge. Like, I'm going to comment this and see if I get back before they even read it. Now Reckwood said it probably is aluminum because in the 70s we cooked with aluminum and had asbestos in our walls and lead paint in the windows. Right? Okay.
And didn't have seatbelts.
Right? Don't need no seatbelt. Let the child just roll around, right?
And see, that's what I think is crazy too about, especially nowadays, where everybody's super, the police and everything like that, making law, writing your ticket if you're not wearing it. But when you put your kid on the school bus, they don't have seatbelts for them.
I thought some of them actually started. Now, Delilah, you know that is not how you're supposed to behave.
I wonder if she needs to go out.
I think she wants food. Sarah said it's 107 days till the cruise. So that means next Friday night, we'll be down to 99 days? Wow. Wow, y'all. Carrie said, Shelly and Heath are hot dogging it. Yes, sir. Brenda said, yes, my mother placed aluminum nails in her hams so to cook faster. Oh, that is interesting.
I did not know that.
Jennifer said, my mom put aluminum nails in potatoes to bake. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow, that I never knew about that. That's very interesting. And then one thing I know Shauna just posted, so I'm just gonna let y'all know. She put it in
that's right.
our Facebook group.
That's right.
But she came up with that idea, y'all, and we were like, yeah, that sounds amazing. She was like, what about on the cruise? If you want to, nobody has to. Like, it might just be three of us, Shauna and us two. But if you want to represent the HungryHorde on the cruise, she has a friend who does decal work, and they're coming up with doing a t-shirt where the back, let's see, let me make sure I got it right. The back is going to say member of the Horde, and then the front will have your name. Did I get that right, Shauna? Decal on the back. We provide our own t-shirts. Okay. So all you do, if you're interested in doing that and representing the HungryHorde on the cruise, or maybe if you just want it, you'll, there. Let me see the logo, but the HH logo on the front with the name.
Yeah.
And then the back has a decal as well, right? Yes. But if you are interested, message Shauna, air frying auntie. Message her. She's handling all this for you. So for us. So thank you very much, Shauna, because I know it's a lot to take. But basically, you provide your own t-shirt. So the easiest thing, and I did this last year when we got our Mardi Gras shirts. You go to Amazon, find the type of t-shirt you want. Like I usually like a really soft, like this is like really soft t-shirt. Heath always likes to have a pocket on his t-shirts. So you find the t-shirt you want, and you're going to basically, you'll be sending it to Shauna, and then the work for her friend that's going to do this. So it's her friend that's putting in the time, energy, the decals, all of that work. It'll be $20. And then whenever we're here for the cruise, then Shauna will have those shirts to hand out. So if you're interested, please message Shauna. And she's going to handle all of that. So thank you, Shauna. We owe you like big time. Okay. And she just clarified the HungryHeath logo on the back and then your name on the front. Thank you, Shauna. So if you're interested, y'all, just give her a little message.
Are we done with this?
Here, let me get a couple more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Look how stir that up, too.
Yeah, that's a doing.
Oh man, I'm full.
And then weren't you gonna do a keto brick tonight? Melt it down?
Yeah, but do you want to mess with all that right now?
Oh, well. Okay, there you go.
I'm just gonna unplug it then.
Sana said rubber spatula gets the last bits out of the jar. That's true. Thank you. I always use the spatula, the rubber bendable spatula, like for my Vitamix. You know, it's like when we were making the holiday sauce this week, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get all of that because eggs are expensive. Like I had to take out a load to make this holiday sauce.
Right.
So yeah, that's very okay. So so I can use my rubber spatula on this tomorrow. That made you worried. Reichwood said, use a spatula, Shelly, to get the mayo out. The flat edge scrapes out all the goodness. Oh, look, Jennifer said rubber scraper for the mayo. And Rita said a rubber spatula. Y'all are so smart. Look at all of y'all. Carrie said, low rider with Heath.
Ha.
Britta said they cooked pretty fast. I think so.
It did.
It seemed like it went fast, but honestly, when we're talking to you all, the evening seems to fly by because anybody who stays until
we're done,
you know, we're basically done for the evening, y'all know we'll look and we'll be like, what? It's been 4 hours?
Yeah, because look, it's already been 2.
Let's see. Oh, yep, Shauna's back. Luda said, your prediction came true, Shauna. Brenda said, I'm impressed. Blue Dove said, gadgets can be fun, but I find that cleanup and storage can be a pain.
Yeah, because this one's stored in because it's kind of weird. Our laundry room has 2 closets in there, and that's what we use for our pantry. But in one of the closets, only one of them had shelves built into it. So I had to go into the second one and build shelves in there. And this was tucked away in the bottom shelf in one of those. And so, yeah, it was fun digging it back out.
Well, what it was is originally the other closet was considered a broom closet.
Oh, okay.
That's why it didn't have shelves.
I know, but that's a lot of brooms. How many do you need?
Well, I'm thinking you put the vacuum cleaner and the brooms.
Yeah.
But honestly, what he did is right there. So our laundry room, so where we're sitting on this other wall over here was the laundry room. And so there's the 2 closets in there. One's the pantry. The other was the broom closet. But what he did is right outside there, like on the other side of this wall is our garage. So there's our garage door in the laundry room. So right on the other side of the garage door, he built a thing where we hang all of our brooms and mops on. So then that way, which I think is nice, then you're not having a dirty broom or mop in the house. It's in the garage, which is nice to me.
And it's just right outside the door. So
right.
You're not going that far.
Right. You're not having to go far and
go hunting it down or nothing.
Right. And then it doesn't take up, room in the house. So I can have like a second. Basically, it's like an appliance closet now, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's where I keep my Instant Pot. Well, I used to, because now I figured out we cook on it every day now, it seems like.
Right.
So I just stick it on the other side of the fireplace.
We won't get into that. Just Jen. Hey, Jen, how you been doing?
Howdy.
She said, hey, y'all, been listening in while packing and getting ready for my trip tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
That's right. She's going to Utah.
Oh, nice.
Right? That's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
Tell everybody we said hello.
Yeah. Jennifer said, I still have a salad shooter and a cookie shooter from the 80s. They still work perfect.
Nice.
That is awesome. A cookie shooter. Is that like the same as a cookie gun?
I think probably. That's what it sounds like.
Blue Dove said, I just noticed a cookie shooter in my mother-in-law's pantry just yesterday. That is hilarious.
Awesome.
Bluegrass Girl said, it's fondue.
Well, the same grandmother that I got this from, the Kabob-It from, she's the same one that would always save us back when we were young. That was whenever the Happy Meals from McDonald's, came in the little decorative little things you can put them together and make like a little train versus like the little box they give you now. She saved all of those, y'all. We had to throw them out when she passed away. She was saving them for our grandkids to use when they had a birthday party.
Right. And obviously a lot of her grandchildren got a lot of use out of that.
Right.
Like, was there just
I mean, she held on to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because Amy, Dallas, Starla.
Oh, I forgot Dallas.
Yeah, they all have kids.
So 3.
Yeah.
Out of how many?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
So half of y'all had kids.
Right.
But yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I do miss like whenever my grandfather passed. My grandmother was still alive, but she went up there, and I wished I'd been there because there was some things I did want. But no, I didn't get to do any of that. Like there was, I remember as a child, I used to play with this old coffee grinder. I just remember loving that old coffee grinder. I had so much fun playing with it as a child. But yeah, and I would have loved to have had that, because it was such a fond memory I had. And who knows what happened to it, because it probably just got thrown out, honestly. Mm-hmm. Sarah said, all the talk of keto bricks, I had to just cut it to a buttered maple pecan brick. I love that brick.
And that what's in the fridge right now?
Yeah.
Is that what you want everyone to make?
No, you don't have to.
I want one, but I don't want to get up. I'm full.
I know, I'm getting really full, you guys. Really full.
You know why that was so greasy too? All the drip and everything?
Uh-huh.
So we used 80-20 beef on it.
It's so good.
But yeah, I'm impressed with how it turned out. That worked out a lot better than doing just the kebabs. I mean, the kafka or whatever it's called. I think that worked out way better than the last time.
Yeah, I think so too. And what I liked, they held their shape, and I was really impressed with the cheese. You never know sometimes how something's going to turn out.
Right.
So when it turns out better than you anticipated, you're like really thrilled. And the pepperoni I thought was a good touch.
Yes. I like the way it did too. I just wish it would have had more room because of how big those slices were, but whatever. It still eats.
That's right. And now you have even more pepperoni. You can put in your stoop. Blue Dove said, "Oh, that is a good one, Sarah. First time I cut into one, I ate the whole thing." Right? They're so good. Bluegrass Girl said, "Did anyone see a letter from 1916? Was delivered to the address on envelope in England. Was in media today." No,
I missed that.
Wow,
that's pretty cool.
See, and then the post office would be. See, I told you it'd get delivered.
Right.
I mean, I wonder what was in the letter. Did they discuss it? Because it'd be like, I told you I wrote that letter. Right?
Right.
Sure, you wrote the letter to me. It's like, no, I did. That's pretty funny to me.
I'm like really full. I think that's why I don't want to do the keto bricks. Because I'm afraid I want them, but then they won't be ready till tomorrow anyway. So
right.
Oh well.
You're not going to be eating it tonight.
You know what it is? He's like, all right, it's time to eat my plate.
I know. I might have a cheese anyways. You know what's addictive about string cheese?
Is tearing them.
Is doing the string. Now, I don't know if anybody caught how Heath ate the string cheese. Blasphemy. Just straight up blasphemy.
Because I'm eating it?
Yeah, because you're eating it wrong. It's a string cheese. Here. Like he just... I'm like, no.
How dare I enjoy my food? What a weirdo.
I know. You're supposed to pull the strings off.
I got time for that.
That's what makes it so good.
That makes it taste different?
Yes. I know.
Now you're just playing with your food.
It's the best part. Can I put this over there? Ooh, that's a heavy plate. Okay. Rocky Mountain Girl said, I haven't had them in forever. Oh, nice.
What is it? Haven't had what?
I think
The brick?
I think it was the keto brick, right?
Yeah.
And let's see here. Blue Dove said pizza rolls were nice. I think maybe it was the pizza rolls. Yeah, Rocky Mountain Girl said pizza rolls. And Jamie said, excuse me, y'all. Whew. Jamie said pizza rolls were nice if they got good and crispy, but they could really hurt you if you gobbled one down hot.
Yep.
Right?
You had to do that reverse flow, reverse blow on them to cool your mouth off.
And then she said, that molten sauce and cheese filling would burn the heck out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I have like a couple little drips here.
She's messy. Because you're playing with your food.
Probably. Elaine's Keto Kitchen said, my last guess is pizza meatloaf.
No, that's an idea too.
That would be good though.
No, we're making the pizza rolls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Recommend Girl said, night. Good night.
Good night.
Cindy, have a good one.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Mary T said, I had to Google pizza rolls. We have something similar called pizza pops.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Wow. Well, it's probably a Canada thing. Wow. I like that. Shauna said, I'm having a smorgasbord dinner of shrimp, my homemade cocktail sauce, some pepperoni, and cheese. Weird, nice. I know.
Yeah.
No.
That sounds like a sweep the kitchen kind of thing. Grabbing all the leftovers. Yeah.
Bluegrass Girl said, darn, Shauna, now I want shrimp and cocktail sauce. Right?
We're supposed to be having that later this week because I still have some cocktail sauce in there we made, our homemade.
Yeah.
You said you saw that we have 2 packages in there, right?
Of shrimp. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because every time Kroger runs them on sale, I can always grab a couple.
Yeah. Here's Rashad. I said, for Horde members going on the cruise, message me for a member of the Horde t-shirt. My friend is helping me make them. I cannot wait to see them. She answered, that's how far behind I am. And she said, decal on the back. We can provide our own t-shirts mailed to me for $20 with your name on the front. How exciting. I love it. Mary T said, if it's from the 70s, it won't tell you what it's made from. We just didn't care back then. Laugh out loud. And most of us survived. Yeah. Most.
That's why we put the kids in the back of the truck and let them ride there.
Right. I like that. Most of us survived.
Or you sit on that hump in the back of the station wagon.
Oh, thanks. Shada gave her email. Blue Dove said, laugh out loud. I had a dream that you guys had such a huge party. The cops showed up to break it up.
I've actually had that happen before. I don't remember if I told y'all about it last time. When I was in the band, the house we were renting, it was me and my brother and a couple of his buddies that were renting the house together. But it had a giant front porch on it. And we set up one day as the same house. We call it our band house. That's where we always rehearsed and everything. But we set up everything on the front porch and we just set up, started playing. And back in that time, I was still working for a cabinet company. And it became late. I thought we were out in the county, so we were okay with the sound ordinance. You know, we weren't going to be too loud or whatnot. But the police did show up. I had 2 officers come up in one car. And one of the guys, I didn't notice who he was. It was after dark. We had our spotlights on, you know, for our show, stage lighting or whatever. But I couldn't see whoever was actually out in the crowd watching us. We had a pretty good crowd, too, for just impromptu throwing it together. But the guy called me out by name and started getting belligerent with me. And I recognized his voice, and I called back to him by his name. It was one of my superintendents. He was a deputy sheriff reserve or something like that. He was doing it as like a side gig thing. So he knew me. We laughed about it the next day at work. Because he was one of my superintendents and one of the home builders.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Bluto said, I have a weird feeling it's going to be big. You think? I don't know. I don't know if it will be.
I don't know. I don't know how. We haven't had that many people sign up for it so far.
Yeah, and in the group,
Nobody
last I
cares.
checked.
Nobody cares.
Oh my gosh. I think people still haven't bought their flights.
Yeah. And we were supposed to do it last weekend, but we never did. We need to do it this weekend.
I love this we part.
You and I together, because we're going to write it up. We're going to email a couple of the speakers that we were very fond of.
Well, several of them.
Several of them, yeah. And invite them out also. But I don't. Several of them were going to be at KetoCon, so I told her, let's just tell them then. She said that's too late.
Yeah, you can't tell people because people are buying their tickets now.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it show on here? I thought there was one where it would
Pen
show,
post. That's what we need to do, I guess.
I thought maybe it's under files. No, guides, media, members, featured.
Discussion?
Oh, here, pre-cruise meetup. Oh, no, that's a chat. I don't want the chat. Oh, please. Oh, I'm sorry if everybody got a chat. No, I thought they were. Why isn't it showing up here? That's so silly.
Facebook gets set up and it'll run perfect, and the next day you go to do it, and they changed how it operates.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, here it is. Events.
Yeah, that's what it said.
I don't know why it won't
Auto-populated for you.
Oh, well, we've got 15 people that
1-5?
Yeah, 1-5.
Wow, thank you all. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Because I'm pretty sure all those members are on right now.
Right? Most of them are. Oh, Lisa, she said, missed the cooking. How was it?
It was amazing.
It was really good, Lisa. We used the Kabob-It maker. You'll have to rewatch. It was fun and interesting.
It's only the second time we've ever used it, actually.
I know. I was scared for a second there. It was broke.
Right.
Sana said, time flies when you're having fun. I'm saying. Oh, wow. Franklin said it's worth watching the replay.
Wow, thank you.
Shauna said, Appliance Garage Fun. Right?
I've actually installed those for people before. It's a little box we put on top of the countertop. It slides up underneath their upper cabinet. And it actually has a little roll-up door on it.
Oh.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a way to describe it where they can see what I'm talking about. But like right now, if y'all are looking at your countertop, you're standing there looking at your countertop. See that area where we have all your not utensils, your different things spread out on your countertop.
Appliances?
Yeah, this is the word. Right above that, your upper cabinets that are hanging on the wall. Right below that, there was a box that slid in. It sat on the countertop. You had to wait till the countertop's installed before you put this in. You set it down there and you put it in and you anchored it to the cabinets above. But it had a little roll-up door on it.
Kind of like an oversized bread box.
Yes.
But for your appliances.
Yeah, it's permanent. But it was accordion style, the way it rolled.
Wow.
Rolled up and down inside. Like there was little grooves in the side of it. And it rolled up and down on it. They were fun to put in. Right?
Shauna said, how many of those kebabs did y'all eat? So there's 8 total kebab sticks.
Yeah.
So 4 of them had the hot dogs. Heath had 3 hot dogs. I had 1. And then the other 4, we did the meatballs.
Yeah.
And most of those had 3 meatballs. I think 1 only had 2 meatballs on it. And that was it.
It was perfect.
It was a lot.
It was perfect.
22Q Cat said, I'm glad that kebab maker is old and not made anymore. I don't need to get any more kitchen appliances.
You know what we're going to do now?
Laugh out loud. So I'm not even tempted. But you know what, 22Q Cat? You go on eBay and Etsy and find one.
We're going to order 2 or 3 more, and I'm not going to barbecue. We're just going to set those up and everybody do your own kebabs. That'll be fun.
I think everybody would leave. They'd be like, "What? You promised Texas barbecue? Like, we're not coming for kebabs."
All right, boy, we're barbecuing you.
Right? Lisa said, "I eat my string cheese wrong also." It's not wrong. I just have to tease them. I probably am just the weirdo that like peels it off.
Well, just like the other day, I saw where they had encyclopedias on sale, but I was like, why do I need it? I already have a Shelley.
I mean, Marie said, "I've been ear hustling. Did he just bite into the string cheese instead of pulling it apart in long strings?" Yes, Marie. Yes.
I ate it like an adult.
So I'm not an adult now?
You are an adult, but you don't eat your cheese, or you don't eat your food like an adult.
I don't eat food in general like an adult?
Not that piece you didn't.
No.
You ate like you're 3 years old.
I think you ate like a 3-year-old. He just takes the string cheese, he doesn't care about the string part. Let's put it that way. He's like, it's block cheese to him.
Would it blow your mind that in the morning when I eat that with my breakfast, I cut it up? And I get a piece of that with a piece of the sausage at the same time.
And remember 22Q Cat where you said, "How's training going?" This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Wow. And I was just bragging about you the other day to one of my customers.
Oh?
I'm fully domesticated in your eyes, but obviously not. I'm broken.
You take the string. It's in the name, string cheese, and you cut it into blocks. Oh goodness. And this, y'all, that's why we're so perfect. Married together.
Madness.
Oh gosh. Let's see. 22Q Cat said, a few of us have been eating that string cheese all wrong.
See, you're getting on to my people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Elitist.
Oh yeah, I'm so elite with my string cheese.
Obviously. She's going to write the president about it.
We need a new law. Bluegrass Girl said, "The man of that house was a stamp keeper of the town, had gone to Bath. A daughter of someone else had written a letter for him. The letter is in a museum now."
Wow.
Wow. That is so cool. Radical Geek said, "I'm still very excited for Keto Palooza." I bet you are, Maitreya.
If the things lined out right, we would be too.
Yeah. I mean, if we win the lottery, for sure. But we'll just have to see. I feel like right now, I basically have done the budget through the cruise, and I'm just like,
we're still tight. That's why we're cringing about Saturday.
Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Oh, I know. Because I'm just like, oh my gosh. Trying to figure out just things, because it's like, okay, if you go to KetoCon, we're going to be eating, we're going to be doing this on the cruise.
Gas.
Yeah, gas, all those different things that add up. But I'm just like, yeah, I feel like we need to take a step back for a few months and just really try to, right now, Heath says we're basically working through our freezer and trying to get all of that eaten up.
I was so proud of myself. I only spent, $24 at the store?
21, and that included your lotto ticket.
Yeah.
So less than $20 for groceries for the next week. I think that's really good.
And we got the discount too?
Yeah, that was with the $5 off.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're just trying to do that really well. And, I was telling Heath, okay, this is it. And so I know sometimes he doesn't like when I'm like, no, we can't do that right now. Because even there's another thing. I love going to Renaissance Fest and stuff. And there's one that's on the way to Austin called Sherwood Forest. And it starts, I think, March.
I thought last year, though, last time we went, we weren't that impressed with it, though.
No, we were.
Oh, okay.
I think you're thinking of Texas Renaissance.
Oh, okay.
The one that's towards Dallas. Remember, we didn't so they also will host events throughout the year. We went to one of their special it was supposed to be like a Renaissance style dinner, and it was a dinner and a show, and we went to that. What we weren't impressed with, because we got lost, because so Sharon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, your Instapot.
Yeah.
So what's cool about Sherwood Forest is it's actually in the middle of a forest. So you park and you have to walk a ways, and then the whole thing's kind of in amongst the trees, right?
So we went at daylight and we left at night.
Yeah.
And that's what threw it off.
And then we were getting out because they had other events, so people were there camping as well, and we're trying to figure out where our car was. I think it took us an hour just to find our vehicle. Like, we were like, I have no idea where we're going, because when you're in the middle of a forest, all the trees look the same. And so we kept like going, like the classic thing you see from a movie, where then you're like, okay, let me take a piece of bread and drop where I'm going, and then there's like, some kind of critter eating it behind you. That's what it felt like. Like, we were like, okay.
It was comical.
Yeah, it was like, eventually we were like, okay, let's go back to where we entered, because I'm pretty good at like remembering how I walked to a place or something. I was like, okay, if we just get back to where we entered, and we finally found that, I said, okay, I remember doing this, this, and this to get to this point. So we finally made it to the truck. And that's why we were like, okay,
no mas.
we're not going to do that part again. But one of my friends was like, who else is going to be going? And I was like, man, I miss it so much, because that one feels a lot more authentic.
Yeah, because you actually get lost like they would.
Yeah, feels more authentic than the Texas Renaissance. The Texas Renaissance is the largest one. But
they have an ATM.
Right. It comes across as very
corporate, almost
corporate, right? And the one in Sherwood, it's ran by Rennies. That's people who are into Renaissance. It was created by Rennies, ran by Rennies. And so they try to keep that more authentic feel. So you're not just like, I remember the first time we went opening year, I was just like, oh, wow, I feel like I've already gone back like 500 years and I'm in Sherwood Forest. That's how it felt. So it's just a lot of fun. And I was like, oh, I want to go. And I'm like, no, can't do it. Spending the gas to get there, the tickets, I'd want to buy stuff when I'm there. I'm like, nope, just going to put that to the side.
There's concerts coming and comedians and stuff coming to town I want to go see. And
nope. I said, no.
There's not in the budget right now.
I'm so mean.
No, it's not you. It's not in the budget.
Yeah. I'm like, once we get past the cruise, I feel like things will be able to breathe more. Because it's just like one thing after the other right now. It just kind of sucks that KetoCon and the cruise are only like 6 weeks apart from each other. That's tight, y'all.
Yeah.
Jennifer said, when Hubs and I were dating, neighbors would call the cops
on y'all.
What? Cops would show up with their own weed and steal while.
Wow. Where did you live?
It was the 70s.
Oh, okay.
Jennifer. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a story that's probably after hours, but I'd love to hear it. You'll have to tell us on the cruise. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Radical Geek said, did sound get weird or is it me? Just changed headphones, so I'm not sure. Oh, they said we were a little... Oh, it was weird? Are we weird now? Do we still sound weird, you guys?
Just talking about the string cheese was weird.
Sound was weird for me, but I was distracted.
That was the only thing weird to me.
Is it still weird, or is it sounding better now? Bluda said, Tim nods. It says, like a roll top desk.
Yeah, exactly.
For the appliance garage.
Yeah, he knew exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, Reichwood said they do have a kebab cooker, but they don't have the Pyrex cover. Instead, it's a metal one on Amazon and eBay. Oh, how interesting. Oh, there's Sara already told us. There's 15 attending so far.
Oh, wow.
That's good. And I think other people have said that they're going to attend, but they haven't, clicked in the event, which obviously, look how hard it was for me to find the event. How can I expect y'all to find it?
Isn't there an option, though, where you can pin it to the top?
Yeah, but we've got a lot pinned, so I need to clean that up. Oh, and Lisa said she's going to bring her son to the meetup. He doesn't have a Facebook. Oh, that'll be fun. Well, I hope, I know last we talked to Ready Set Keto that they're still trying to make it. So I hope they come, and of course Noah will be with them. That'll be fun.
And Robert and Crystal Sykes told me that they were going to come. They told me to make sure we know, let them know.
Yeah, we have to let them know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because I have an idea to how I want to write up an email and invite them.
Yes.
And Dr. Barry.
Yeah, and Dr. Barry.
And Nurse Cindy.
Oh, definitely Nurse Cindy.
And I was hoping that once we tell Terry, since she's a member,
yeah,
that she would invite Nurse Cindy too.
But I don't think Terry's coming on the cruise.
I know, but still, she can come to this.
Oh, really? She's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna drive all the way to Houston just to come for a Friday night.
Right.
Marie said savage. 20TQ Cat said Shelly, the string cheese snob.
Does it actually say that on there?
No, I'm sure Betraya just made a video about string cheese. That's not string cheese.
Cheesehead string. Yep. Whatever.
Oh, that's loud. Shada said the only time I bite my string cheese is if I have coated it and fried it.
So did we eat that wrong too? When we fried it that time?
Oh no, that was
because we
fine.
cut it too.
That was fine.
Oh, it was because it was acceptable in Shelly's eyes.
Because it is different when it's fried. It's no longer a string cheese. It's fried mozzarella. Patty's here. Hey, Patty. She said, why are you throwing it around?
I'm never buying it again.
Whatever. You are so buying it again. Over and over again. You love them. Patty said, just got home, popping in to say hi and bye. Been a long day, headed straight to bed. We'll watch the replay over the weekend.
Aww, thank you.
Well, I hope you get plenty of rest. Jamie said, I'll bite my string cheese when I eat it when driving, but I still peel it apart with my teeth and then eat it like a noodle. See, Jamie knows.
ate it like that when we were driving last year to KetoCon.
It is harder when you're driving.
You were wrong.
Yeah, once. But it is harder when you're driving to eat it like, I guess you could just take your hands off the steering wheel. Maybe I'll just do that this time.
Negative.
Exactly. Then you'll have to string it for me.
Okay.
Jennifer said, Europeans think most Americans eat cheese raw.
Right?
We eat it cold. Apparently the taste intensifies at room temperature. That is something. I mean, I think most of the time we eat it cold because we don't want it to go bad, right? Because I feel like if you left the string cheese out, like, ugh. Wow. Okay.
But honestly, it's all Matreya's fault while we're eating that tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Because seriously, I forgot about even doing it tonight until she had her Cheese Friday video. Seriously.
Lisa said, I've been second guessing KPL this year too. There are a few concerts I want to go to and the cruise. Might need to get a part-time job.
Right?
Right?
But then how do you get off for that then?
I know. Like here. Well, I've heard people, they will, and actually I had an old roommate that did this. They get a job at, like, say, like here, we have a pavilion. They got a job working at the pavilion.
Oh,
just so they could see all the concerts, because they just basically, they were one of the, I guess, kind of like an usher. Yeah, attendants. So, if you were like, oh, where do I sit? Then they would, take you to wherever you're supposed to sit.
Yeah.
So she did that. And then she was able to, had to stay for the whole concert. And that's how she got free concerts.
Oh.
But then, she's standing the whole time. But still, that'd be fun.
Well, that's what Robert was doing for a while too. He was doing he was working for the band though. He would do the load in and load out, help them with their gear.
Oh, wow.
There was a local company here. I think it was called Upstage. There's another buddy of ours did this. 3 or 4 of them actually worked for him, and you'd show up a couple of several hours before, and you help them load in. They pull in their trucks.
Oh,
you help them pull everything in.
See, things you never think about, right? And then remember that one buddy of yours, we went to that concert and he was working like the security.
That was him.
When you said
Eric.
Robert.
Well, Robert and him were Eric.
Oh,
they both worked at the same company.
And he still did that because that's when we saw the Colt.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? And they took your knife away.
Yeah, I forgot because I carry a pocket knife anytime I go anywhere. So it's kind of hard. It's my pants feel funny to me, like on the cruise and whatnot. Because I don't have my pocket knife. I can't.
I know. But yeah, so they had to hold his knife until after.
Yeah.
But at least he knew the guy. So he's like, oh, buddy, man, I got it. I'll hold it on the side for you here.
Yeah.
But yeah. And we saw the Colt. That was a weird show, y'all.
Yeah, it was.
Has anybody, tell me any weird concert stories? We went to that one and I'd never seen the Colt in person.
I haven't either.
Yeah. And like all of a sudden, I guess around the middle of it, who's the lead singer?
I can't remember his name, honestly.
Anyways,
I don't know any of the members' names.
Yeah. The lead singer started going off on a rant. First of all, it was hard to understand him speaking. Sometimes some older musicians like Ozzy, if they just try to talk, you're like, I can't understand you. But if they're singing, you're like, yeah, I understand everything. Well, I couldn't understand anything he was saying, and all I would,
one word.
all I kept hearing was Valhalla, Valhalla. He kept saying Valhalla, something about Valhalla every few minutes, and he was getting like really mad, and I was like, "What's going on here?" Yeah, he was like preaching. I was like, "What's going on here? What are we not listening to music? Like, what's this?" And I was like, "What is he even saying?" And we never knew.
Needless to say, we're in a hurry to go see them again.
Right. So we were like, never mind. No. So that was interesting. I don't know. Do we have any other crazy?
The only other one for me, honestly, was my very first concert.
Oh, who was that?
It was the Jackson 5 reunion.
Oh my God.
I was in 3rd grade when we went.
Oh, wow.
Because my stepbrother's dad is a hotel manager.
Oh.
That's who my other brother works for.
Oh, that's who we worked.
Yeah. They were staying at his hotel, so they gave him tickets.
Oh, wow.
And he gave them to us.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's something.
My other brother slept through the whole show. He fell asleep in the audience.
Wow.
That was my very first concert.
Wow. I'm trying to think if I had any others that were just that one at the Colt just stood out because I was just like, oh, this is weird.
Well, the next one was David Allan Coe when he was rapping. Remember?
That we went?
No, I went to that. I don't guess you didn't want to go with me. Yeah.
David Allan Coe.
We went to go see David Allan Coe concert, and he was rapping. That was wild.
That is.
I can't remember if that was Brian or Anthony that went with me.
Wasn't me. I say like I'm not into country, but I've gone to actually quite a few because we have the Houston Rodeo.
Yeah.
And so we used to, I don't think me and you ever went, but I used to go to a few of the Houston Rodeo concerts like Brooks and Dunn. Who's the one that says the fiddle, take your fiddle? Charlie Daniels.
Yeah, you got to see him.
Yeah, I saw him at the rodeo.
Oh wow!
I was like, oh wow, this is really cool.
I got to see Merle and Willie at the rodeo.
Merle and Willie, I am really jelly.
And it was an acoustic set with them too. Yeah, that was
awesome. That had to be awesome.
It was.
Oh man. Okay. Blue Dove said, at least since we're keto, breadcrumbs are only good for leaving a trail to follow.
Right?
Tipped by candy-coated houses in the woods. Ain't that the truth?
That's true.
Shauna said, y'all are weird, but we love you that way. We're weird? You said no. I was kind and beautiful.
The other day she told me I was goofy.
That's true. Jamie said, how do I RSVP for multiple people? I think in the event,
Just put your
just
plus
comment
whatever.
in the event saying +3.
Or just message me.
Well, but then you're going to lose track of the message.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
if they
true.
comment in
Yeah, that's
the
true, that's true.
event and saying I'm bringing 3 people,
Yeah.
that'll help me keep track.
Yes, please.
Reichwood said there's Kabob-It cookers on eBay. Yeah, eBay and Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Shauna said going downstairs after the live to put string cheese in the freezer. Radical Geek said, I do really like bacon wrapped fried cheese.
See, we've never done that either.
We need to. She goes, yes, many cheeses benefit from being left out for 30 minutes before cooking them.
Oh.
Well, you need to tell us that as
we should have done that when we made our cheese sticks.
But tell that in your cheese Friday, like with string cheese, like should you leave that out for 30 minutes? As cold as this house is, it ain't gonna help though. Jackie said that's part of the reason I started dashing vacation money and a buffer, and I could do it when I want and not forced to.
But
that's true.
I got a question from that though.
Okay.
Are you making enough to make it matter though? Because that's what I was.
Well, she said her goal is $200.
I know, but do you actually make that though? Because I was wondering about the wear and tear on the vehicle and getting the fuel. Do you make it up? You know what I mean?
We did it for 2 months. Remember before the really big cruise?
Yeah, but everybody said we were doing it wrong too, though.
Why?
Because we were running it together.
But it made it
drive and you ran it in and out.
But then we were able to do like twice as much. Yeah. Because you weren't having to stop and do it. I could do it while you were driving, remember?
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, we got an order for, Carrabba's, and you would already start driving there while I'm pulling up the information.
Yeah, I'd pull my GPS up and run to the location while she was putting the orders in too.
Yeah, because we did both. We did all 3. We did DoorDash, Uber Eats,
and then the local company,
Favor.
We did Favor. And Favor's a little different because all the other ones, the customer orders it themselves.
Right.
But Favor, they put in the order and then we call the restaurant.
Yeah, we had to put the order in for the customer.
Yeah.
So we would do all 3 because then that way I could log into all 3 and then I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm going to, because it would pop up like on Uber Eats and say, do you want to pick up this one? And I'm like, well, hey, we're already picking up, this order next door. So I might as well pick up this other one and then, do 2 drops at once. Yeah. But then it was like 2 months was max for me.
Yeah.
Blue Dust said, I tend to carry individually wrapped cheese in my pocket for a while before I eat it. Well, there you go.
And then also, one area up here they were trying to send us to all the time was nothing but apartments.
Oh.
So we skipped that. So we drove up to the Woodlands and got a little higher area, a little further for us to drive, but they ended up tipping you better, it seems like.
Yeah, because in like this area, spring area, it's like, I get like the minimum tip or maybe a little extra, or some people would just do the minimum, which was like $2. But in the Woodlands, it's like there's several $1 million homes there, like millions of dollars for a home. So we would do that area and kind of deeper in the Woodlands where these really like people who are on the golf course and stuff. We would do that, and they would give like really good tips. I even had one guy, I just delivered like, I don't even think the meal was that much, and he gave me a $20 cash, and he let the app default to the 20% gratuity. So not only did I get $20 cash handed to me, then he also let that default at the regular, 20% tip amount. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. So it was like a double tip for me.
And
so
she had that one lady that was always ordering and specifically wanted you to order for her.
Right. She'd be like, okay,
she'd order for like twice a week sometimes.
Yeah, because she ordered for McDonald's all the time, but then she would give really good tips. Like she would do like 20-25% tip.
She would send us to McDonald's to get stuff for her kids, and then like an hour or two later she'd call us back and have us go get something for her and her husband from another restaurant.
Yeah. So that was always a good area, but that's like something we learned, because like when we first started, we were like doing spring, and then we did down 1960 because they were saying, oh, these are busy, but they were all apartments and they just don't tip as well. I mean, you would have occasionally somebody who would tip well, but like in the app, they could change the tip amount, and like the minimum tip was $2. So some people would just like the app would default to 20%, but then they would go in and change it down to $2. And like sometimes when you've got $100 order, $150 order, I mean, that's one of the reasons I would take it, because I'd be like, oh, well, that's a high-end restaurant. I'm going to go pick from them because that should end up being a better tip. But then, like, I remember one time, and I should have known, I should have looked at where I was delivering it to, but it was the Woodlands, and we went to Benihana's. If y'all ever heard of them, it was like a $150 dinner. We deliver, and I didn't see it at, I didn't pay attention. I was just like, oh, we're right here by Benihana. I might as well get it. Where I delivered was like on the other side of the tracks. And yep, they put the tip down to $2. And I spent like almost an hour because I had to put in the order, and then I had to go there, and then they were behind the restaurant. So I had to wait there for 30 minutes, finally had the food, and then we had to drive a lot further to deliver it. And when I drove up, I was like, these people ain't going to tip worth nothing. And sure enough, $2. I was like, really? An hour for $2? I was so ticked off. I was so mad. I was like, Rrr. And so yeah. So you have those things. And then other times you have, like the guy who just gave a $20 cash tip. And then there was another guy who he never wanted to go to the grocery store. So he'd have me do his grocery shopping, and I would go and deliver, and he'd just be outside playing with his drone. And I'd be like, oh, here's your stuff. And he's like, oh, cool, thanks. And then we would chit chat a little bit. He's like, yeah, it's really awesome. And so like you would have like repeat clients, and that would be cool. But anyways, we're really going off. Bluegrass Girl said, calling in tonight, can't stay awake. Good night, Sara. Blue Dust said, yes, those are awesome as pocket cheese. Oh, the Baby Bells. Jennifer said, Heath, it must have been one of your other girlfriends that you went to that concert with. Yeah, probably. It's all BS. That's all I know. Shauna said, weird if a good thing is a good thing. Well, then we're definitely there. Mary said, have a great weekend, all. It's a long weekend here. Family day on Monday. Oh, have a great weekend, Mary. Jackie said, $12 to go. Yay. And you claim mileage, meals, any purchases forward on taxes. I have an app that tracks mileage. Yeah, we did the same thing. So we took off mileage, expenses, if we had any meals, but then it's like when you do all that, you're like, oh, I didn't really make any money then.
And then also with Favor, they were running promotions all the time with Chick-fil-A. Yeah. And we had the Chick-fil-A app. And like I said, we had to order it ourselves. So we started racking up points with them. So we got free food all the time. So, I mean, that was a couple of good bonuses that way, though.
Right.
We were always getting free food.
Yeah, that was the good thing with Favor, because like Uber Eats and DoorDash, like, because the customer put it in, so you would just, the app would say, okay, this order will be ready in 5 minutes. So if you're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm like 5 minutes away, then you can pick it up. But on Favor, because we handled doing the order, so when the customer would put in what they wanted, like from Starbucks or Chick-fil-A, then when we got there, then like on those, we would have to order when we were there at the drive-thru.
Went on site.
Right, went on site. And then, but since we were placing the order, then we got all the benefits. So like Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, any of the places that had a reward program, like we were just racking up all the free stuff because we were ordering under our name. And then what Favor does is they give you the credit card and you use that card to pay for everything. So it was, I mean, they're still around, but so it's a really cool service.
But they're a local company.
Yeah.
What was really weird about them too, you could order a liquor from them or beer.
Yeah. And so we would do, or even Plan B.
Yeah, we had that twice.
Yeah. had to go pick up Plan B at like Walgreens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had another customer and she'd order wine quite often. And one night she ordered like 3 bottles of wine. And I got there and like a young girl, I guess they were like 8 or 10 or something. And she answered, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm here for so-and-so." And she's like, "Mom." And then her mom came and she's like, "Thank you. I'm having like 10 little girls spending the night for a birthday party.
Slumber party.
Yeah, she goes, a slumber party, and I need all the wine I can drink."
Wow.
I was like, "Oh, I bet." So she gave a good tip too. I was a savior coming with her wine. So that was pretty cool. We enjoyed doing. I mean, it had its good days, but when we finally, because we were leaving on the cruise on January 3rd, and it was like December 31st, and we were just having a bad, like nobody wanted to tip that day. Everybody was $2. I mean, I was getting so frustrated, and I'm like, why are we busting our butt? Like, we've got 3 days left. What are we going to make? We're not going to end up making enough to make a huge difference. My sanity is just worth it. Let's just relax, get everything packed, get ready for this cruise, because we had to fly to Florida. I was like, I'm just done. Are you done? And he's like, "Yeah, I'm done." So we were like, "Okay, that's it. No more." And that was the last time we did it. Jennifer said, "You haven't smashed that thumbs up. Y'all know who you are." Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Jackie said, "You can unassign orders so you can avoid the long waits." Yeah, that with DoorDash, and I think even Uber Eats, you could do that. But with Favor, if I accepted a thing with Favor, I couldn't just cancel it. I would have to go through, if I accepted it, I would have to go through and put in a ticket and explain to them why I was not going to do this. But like, if I had already placed the order for the person, then it's too late. Then you're committed to it because you placed that order.
Isn't it? That DoorDash, isn't that bag we still have?
Yeah,
I still use it for grocery shopping.
Because it's a nice insulated bag. But yeah, with Favor, it was just harder. If you accepted it and placed the order, it was like nearly impossible
to shift it,
to cancel that. If you had not placed the order, then you can message whoever the team lead or whoever was and say, "Look, this just isn't going to work." And then they would say, "Okay, well, we're going to try to reassign it." And hopefully they reassigned it. But yeah, once you place that order, it was like, no, you committed, which, yeah, then you would have something like that happen. But generally, I don't think it really happened that often, because then what I would do a lot of times, if I had a long wait like that, we would then run a couple DoorDash or Uber Eats and do those tickets while I was waiting for the order for Favor. That's why we ran several of them at once, because then, hey, okay, I just called in this one. There's a popular pizza place, and it would be an hour before it'd be done. So it'd be okay, I placed the order. Let's go run these in that area so that then we get a couple more coming in until we go pick up this order. It
was just amazing how many people were ordering DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever from McDonald's.
I know. And this was all pre-pandemic too.
Yeah.
I was always floored. I was like, oh, the fees just kill me. And I was like,
for this?
I know. Oh, okay, I'm going to put in an order for,
3 Big Macs or whatever.
Yeah, 3 Big Macs. Or remember the one lady, she would order the, was it the McFlurries or something? Yeah. I was like, really? You're going to have me come up here to McDonald's for McFlurries? But okay. It was fun. But it's fun, and I think it's a great, like Jackie said, to use it as a side hustle where, hey, you can earn some extra money until the cruise.
But I liked it a lot better than trying to do Lyft or Uber or something like that.
Yeah.
Having the people in your car.
Yeah. I did not want to do that. We knew remember there was somebody who said that I I forget who it was. You remember she said that she would do it on concert nights. She would work Uber for concert nights in the Woodlands and be going back and forth with people. Who was it? Because she was telling us that she made lots of money because by the time they were done with the concert, most of them were so drunk, so they would tip really well. And she's just
one of the ones from the food group, wasn't it? Like Rachel or whatever her name was.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't Rachel. But it was somebody. And yeah, that's what she would do that. I never wanted to do that because first of all, I'm just picky at who's in my car. And second of all,
they've been drinking. How do you know they're not going to puke in your car?
I know. And so just the liability to me just seemed like too much of a liability risk. And but that's what she did. She's like, oh, like I always worked, she would look ahead to see, okay, what nights are there going to be concerts in the Woodlands, and which ones are they going to be? Is it going to be a popular one? And she would work it. She said she stayed busy the whole time because these people either trying to get to the concert or coming back from the concert. She said she made so much money just working 1 or 2 nights in the week. I was like, wow. That's good. Sana said, haha, she needed her mom juice. I'm saying, right? I was like, oh, I would. Oh, and then remember another weird story is one of the people, like the house was newer, and he ordered something, and he would pull into the driveway. The guy flipped out that we pulled into his driveway. And he was like, you don't pull into my driveway. You're supposed to only be out on the street and walk it up here. And he was so mad about that. And I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry. There's a line for special instructions. And he was like, well, you should know better. And I'm like, it's a driveway. He's like, yeah, but I don't want somebody's vehicle leaking on my driveway. I'm like, it's a freaking new truck. It ain't leaking nothing. But I wasn't like that with him. I was just like, okay. He probably bites a string cheese too.
That's rude.
I'm just playing. But remember that guy?
No,
you don't. I thought that was weird. And then I'm trying to think. Do you mind putting the mayo up? I don't want it to get too hot.
All right, I just don't want to get open, I guess.
But then there was, I'm trying to think, somebody else was doing some other type of side hustle, and they said that was helping pretty well. We used to also do Amazon, what was it? It was like mechanics on Amazon. And like do certain things where you would either have to punch in receipts or punch in, like you would take these little surveys or different little tasks that you would do. And I remember doing those, and, you would get maybe, 20 cents per a task, but, the goal was to just do as many as possible. So I would kind of work that like during the day while I was like sitting with my grandmother. Cause I was like, well, sitting with her, so I might as well do these too. It was like double, right? Anybody else have any neat little side hustle jobs? Jackie said, I delivered 1 medium McDonald's frappe the other day. That's hilarious. They were like, or I like the meme where they're like, oh, I really, I don't want to go out to eat or anything, but hey, I ordered this. It only cost, $4, but to have it delivered ended up costing me $40. Jackie said, I would have put his food on the curb. Sorry, not supposed to be in the driveway. Right? Like, but the thing is, like, there's a special instruction. If he was that particular about it, he should have put that in the special instruction line. Like, do not park in my driveway. Just like some things like that, you're like, how am I gonna know? Like, that isn't my I guess I'm not like that. Like, I'm like, it's a driveway. I guess I don't expect my driveway to be crystal clean forever. Getting quiet. Anybody else have any plans for the weekend? So Jackie, do you work the dash every night or just certain nights? But oof. Oh, I like that. It's not popping up. There it is.
What is it?
Jennifer said long ago people delivered phone books for a side hustle.
Right?
Right, that's true.
And slinging newspapers.
Right? Swinging newspapers. But yeah, the phone books, that's a good one. I'm trying to think of my work sister. She just has, there's another place near her, like a feed store, animal store, farm store, and she just works there like on Sunday every week. Or if she has a day off, like we have Monday off, so she'll probably end up working there. And she just likes going there for 8 hours or so, or sometimes she'll work more than that, and just chatting with the customers and the coworkers. And she's like, the pay's okay. It's like gives her a little bit of like extra money for one, working that one day a week. But at this point, I just, I don't know. I guess I could. Well, I guess I have my Etsy shop. That's kind of a side hustle.
Yeah. Mine used to be poker.
Right. Because, I get basically enough Etsy sales so like in Etsy, when your item doesn't sell, every 4 months, it has a renewal fee. So it'll renew automatically at a fee. So all those fees, add up. Like sometimes it really adds up. So I make enough to where I never have to pay any of those fees, like out of pocket. It comes out of whatever I've sold for the month. And then I usually have, enough to then actually transfer money to my account. It's nothing that it won't even pay the groceries, but at least it pays for itself right now.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I do get a pretty good sale. Like I sold a set of a really nice silverware. It was Oneida silverware for like $900. Now that was a really nice sale. So that was a pretty good month when I sold that. But now after the new year, now probably it'll start picking up this month and next month, but generally January is very slow because everybody did all their spending in December.
Right.
But then now that people are starting to get their refund checks, then I'll probably get some more sales. I did get a sale actually last week. I think I put it on one of my warden reports. I showed you all packing it up. Wow. Shauna said, I'm hoping to just relax. Sorry, was looking at flights to Houston. Oh, you don't have to apologize for that. Oh, wow. Mrs. Perfectly and Perfect Keto says that she doesn't have any plans, but she'll probably fish tomorrow. How exciting. Now, when you go fishing, what type of fish do you generally catch? Or do you just like the act of going fishing and not actually catching things? I know some people do that. Jackie said, I'm off at Carrier the next 10 days, so every day, but mostly Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And that's like really cool. Like if you have a main job, that's a good side hustle type job. Blue Dust said, the kids want me to do their hair this weekend. What are they going to have done? Going to be bleaching and painting lots of color. Oh,
wow.
What color is Eli and C wanting to do? That's so much fun. Wow. I saw somebody, they did their hair like, it was such a pretty purple. Like the lady had like full gray hair, but they took a section and it was like they were doing like where it was purple underneath her gray hair. But then if you looked underneath, they would have like this purple. And it was such a beautiful color of purple.
Oh, wow. That's different.
Yeah, I loved it. I was like, oh, that's pretty. Reichman said, when I lived in Kentucky years ago, my side job was talking inventory at a chain grocery store. We would leave out Friday night and come home Sunday morning. Oh, well, that's pretty fun. Didn't you do something?
Yeah, RJS.
What was that?
It was taking inventory. You go work overnight and the inventory, like for places like Best Buy or even a Home Depot and stuff like that.
Oh wow!
Because I don't know why, but they'd hire a third party to come in and do their inventory for them.
Huh?
You just go in and count stuff for them.
Wow!
Because we always had to go in ahead. I remember too, when I worked at Home Depot, we had to go in and start flagging stuff for them. So then when they come in to count, they would know what to look for.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
You put a special little stickers on the stuff in the overhead.
Oh, wow. Huh. Goodness. Well, hopefully, now I feel like, though, when I first started this job, we used to get a lot of overtime, but now...
I remember one time, too. I know it's probably off topic now, but if y'all ever pay attention next time you're in Home Depot, go look at it. It says, well, like here in Houston, anyways, here in Texas as well, it says it's the do-it-yourself warehouse. We actually had a guy got fired for this. A customer came in, was talking, he was just being belligerent, being an a-hole. But the guy got mad at him. The coworker got mad at him, took him outside and said, what does that sign say right there? It says do-it-yourself.
So the customer was trying to ask him, and he's like, look, it's do it yourself for a reason.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, didn't you say you had like a lady this week that you spoke to that was just crazy?
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of sad, though.
She couldn't remember any of her passwords for anything. She kept thinking that somebody was hacking her account. Somebody was coming into her house, moving stuff around.
Well, wait, it wasn't just somebody. She had specific people, right? An ex?
Hey, she's had her ex-husband. She's had a homeless person. And she said another time, she said somebody else in the neighborhood was coming into her house because she knows somebody's getting in because she had stuff sitting on the counter. And when she came back, it was moved. It was bizarre.
I was like, oh, I feel kind of bad because obviously she had some mental things going on, but what a hard call though, because you could not get through to her how to do stuff, right? You're like, I'm trying to help you, and you're just like, no.
The ones that are really fun is whenever they just bought the house and the equipment is already there and set up from the previous owner, and now the alarm's going off.
That has to be hard.
So I have to teach or walk them through how to do a full shutdown on it, because you have to go find the stuff and unplug it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Rackwood said, no plans. Probably make some more yogurt on Sunday and make it a Costco list for next week. Oh, nice. That'll be good. Well, don't forget, the 25th, we're going to have, because I think some people just came in later after we announced, but I will be sending an email on Sunday. And next Saturday is going to be our channel member cook-along. Sana said, we just catch and release, but if we go on a friend's boat, we'd love to catch and keep snapper. Oh, yeah. I would keep snapper, too. That's good. Snapper's so good.
All right, you talked me into it.
I'm going to do a brick. What?
A brick.
Blue Dove said, Eli wants green that blends to blue at the ends. Oh, that's different. I don't think I've seen that. C wants sunshine yellow on top and orange on the undercut. I will probably just refresh my purple. Oh, how cute. Yellow with the orange. That's got to be really pretty and perfect for the springtime. Shauna said, wait, what? I don't know. What, Shauna? What? Bluda said, yep, that is textbook paranoid schizophrenia. Sad. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh, because the more he was like, oh my gosh, I just got off the weirdest call, and he was telling me, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like she's got like schizophrenia or something going on. So I felt really bad, but and then I think you ended up having a transfer to call or to a manager or something?
Yeah.
Because it's just like she, if you've ever had somebody that has like schizophrenia, you can't, Like what's logic to you is not logical to them. Oh, you're gonna do mint chocolate.
Yeah. Why not?
So it's like when he's trying to explain, no, Mel, this is how the system works, and she's just like, no, I'm telling you, it was that crazy ex again, or is that homeless man? Like, how would the homeless man even know when to? And then why would he just leave once he got in?
Right.
Oh, Reichwood said, that's what I was thinking. Used to work in psychiatric hospital off their meds. I know, it's so sad. Shauna said, I was thinking maybe she had ghost. I mean, maybe she did have ghost. And then I'll need like one of the spatulas.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting next.
I'm getting cold. But maybe it was all ghost. Maybe. But, you know, she didn't say ghost, right?
Well, do me a favor. Look in those drawers right there. Grab a couple of the other ones. We can do 2 or 3 of them. Remember those little containers? There's a little drawer down below you.
Oh. I'm looking like for a brick. I thought we moved all of those.
Where do we move them to? Oh, I know where they're at. Keep entertaining the troops. I'm working.
I am cold.
Huh?
You took my Kabob-It away to warm me up.
You want me to plug it back in?
No, you're fine. So yeah, I'm off on Monday, but this is what's sad is that's February 20th. The next time I have a day off is Memorial Day. Well, you know, a holiday, I should say. So that's like 3 months of no holidays.
Remember, we got all these.
Yeah. Which
And
one?
look, I got a Millennium Falcon mold, y'all. Isn't that awesome?
Here, we'll do some Darth.
Yeah, we got a couple of heads that look like Darth Vader. Do we have a Yoda?
No.
Oh, we got C-3PO. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, this is R2.
Yeah, that's R2. Oh, we got Daleks.
Yeah, let's do those.
Those are big.
I'm fine with that.
No.
No, what is this? What is this guy? It's the droid or whatever. I like that one too.
Yeah, those are usually the good
That's
ones.
enough, right? Oh, yeah, the TIE Fighter. That's good.
Yeah, but those don't kill out as well.
Right.
And then we got Hans over here.
Oh, yeah. Got Han Solo.
Reichwood said, do you keep moving things on Heath?
Yes.
I like to be organized, so I'm kind of like, you know, you have to put things in certain places.
Is that good? You're a little longer. Because I did a minute and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Is that perfect?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I will move things and say, no, all of it should go right here.
Yep. That's why I say I'll put it where it goes and then she moves it.
No, he just puts it, y'all. He'll put it on the dining table because he's like, oh, that'll be a good place. And I'm like, but that's not where it goes. Like, put it up. And he's like, yeah, but I might need it. I'm like, are you going to need it like right now? Well, no, but I might need it tomorrow. I'm like, well, then tomorrow you go and get it out of the cabinet.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Lisa said, I have club meeting next Saturday. Oh, no. You're going to miss it again. I'm sorry, Lisa. I guess maybe I should do more the third Saturday. Is that maybe better for everyone? It just kind of got away with us this month where I was like, oh, no, we're almost through February. Just pouring these.
Do you think all of this... Oh!
All.
Well, because I knocked the lid off of this. I was going to say, do you think the rest of this in here will fit in this little container?
It might. Try it.
But I'm going to do it when you're done. So if I make a mess, it'll pour all over the tray. Sorry, y'all. We're just trying to clean up as we're going.
Sorry, I'm like hyper focused on this right now.
Yeah. Because y'all, the last couple of weeks, I've been getting really good sales really good deals on the Lily chocolate bars. So we've been eating them pretty regular, but the deals aren't as good now, and they're $4 a piece.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, look, why are we trying to go break the bank on those when we have all these bricks? Why don't you just eat the brick instead?"
I know, and the bricks I feel like are
Healthier.
Well, at least cleaner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I was thinking about making some Ketochow fudge, but for a bag of the lilies for that, it's going to be $6. Well, but we still have one, but then I need some heavy cream for that. And she's like, "Why are you going to buy heavy cream when we already had the bricks?" And it makes sense. We have it. Why not? Well, I was thinking, well, why not just use the Ketochows because we have the Ketochow.
Right.
But then I need to add to it because I love Ketochow. I'm just not impressed with it as a shake. I like making other things with it.
Yeah. Well, the creamy is really the best.
Yeah, but
and then
if I do that right now, it's loud.
Well, here's the thing. Honestly, what happens most nights whenever we eat,
we're full.
We're so full that it's like, well, we don't want like even a half a pint of ice cream. And so Heath generally just wants like a little bite of something.
Yeah.
So not like a huge serving, just like one of these pugs is enough.
It's or like an after dinner mint.
Like 2 little squares of a Lily's. And then he's like, okay, that's good enough for me.
And that's all I want. That's my dessert.
That's when he filmed Indiana Jones. That's right, Shauna.
What is it?
When he was in the carbonite.
Yeah.
When he was Indiana Jones.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. That's right.
And just like they said, what was it?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, that when he was Malcolm in the Middle dad, that's when he was in the protection service. Blue Dust said, I majored in psychology before I moved to special ed. Oh, wow. Reichman said, if I don't put things back where I have assigned them, I'll forget where they are, and then it's a big search. Exactly.
That's why I can't ever find anything, because somebody moves it on me.
No, because you don't put them back where they're supposed to go, because you're like, I'll put it here on the dining table, or I'll put it on the fireplace,
and then,
or I'll put it here on this table, and then 2 days later, I'm like, where is such and such? You're like, I don't know. Like the stickers we just got in, the new labels, you were like, oh, I'm just going to put it over here. I'm like, no, there's a place where the stickers go. They go in here with all the stuff, and you were like, yeah, I'll just put it here.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I went and put it where it goes. Oh. But then aren't you particular about that, like in your office and stuff, right?
No, not really.
Oh, I've always been very OCD about that. Like, in fact, my first job, I had my desk arranged a certain way. So a stapler went in a certain way. And if somebody moved it, I would come into work and I'd be like, who used my stapler?
My stapler.
I would. Ooh, that's hot. And so people were like, oh, if you're going to use Shelly stuff, you better make sure you put it exactly back where you got it. I guess that's kind of bad though, huh? Ooh. I guess this is warming me up. Shauna said, okay, I don't think end of the day when my brain is tired is a good time to try and book a flight. Yeah, probably not. Don't they say like the best time to book a flight? Isn't it like before 6 p.m. or something?
Huh. I don't know.
I've seen things where they talk about when's the best time. Oh, Reichman said she was actually a patient librarian, had to go to all the wards to take books and do groups and one-on-one. Oh, wow. Shauna said, what the heck? No carry-ons on a lot of flights now. What? That's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
22Q Cat said, speaking of working holidays, I used to work 7 nights on, 7 off.
Ooh, that's rough.
I had to work whatever holidays fell within my 7 nights. Had to work Christmas 7 years in a row. Not fun. Oh my gosh.
The only bonus to working Christmas for me is usually slow because everybody's already doing stuff with their family. So they're only calling if they really do need something that can't wait.
Right, that's probably true. But still, the 7. I have thought about that because at one time, one of the jobs I was at, they were thinking of having people work where you could do like 3, 4, like alternate like that. And I was just, at the time I was like, well, I mean, working 12 hours isn't too bad. But then I was like, but it was such a hard one because it was like, well, shoot, I'm really dripped there. Because then there'd be times when it was like, oh, I'm glad this 8 hours is over with,
Oh, yeah.
But other times it was like, because I would work a lot of overtime. So I'm like, 12 hours, no big deal. I work that all the time when I work my overtime. But it's different when you work overtime and you're like, oh, okay, because I'm getting, time and a half right now. It kind of makes it bearable. Make sure there's a couple that were a little.
Well, because that's why I got this one too, just in case.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-huh. This is so captivating.
I know, right?
Y'all.
You're like, wow. I'm so glad we stayed till the end because.
Well, this is why we always do it at the end. Because only the diehard are still here.
And they're like, why are we dieharders?
Because y'all are awesome.
Oh. I feel like I don't have a whole lot left. Let's see.
Okay. Just fill it up. Whatever will go, will go. Because when it hardens, it'll just pop out. Or a couple of those are shallow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So these will be mint chocolate, whatever this one was.
Mocha cream or whatever.
Mocha cream?
Yeah, mocha cream.
Oh, okay.
I just reached in the cabinet and grabbed one. What I like to do, though, is right after this, is go ahead and make a keto chow in that.
Yeah, that is true.
But I'll do it in a little bit. Because I still got to clean up the kitchen.
Or make my coffee.
Yeah, make your coffee in that. That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
But these two are completely empty. You could have just poured.
I know, but there wasn't enough to fill one of those.
That's fine. If it's not full, that'll work.
Not as well, though.
Yeah. What's
What?
the next comment?
I can't read comment and focus.
Yeah, you can. I see you do it all the time. You can multitask. You're Shelly. Oh, this one right here is shallow.
He's good at giving direction, ain't he?
I learned it from watching you.
Oh, yeah? Oof. Okay. You want to lick the spoon?
Yes. And she licks it off.
Or you get that side. Reichman said it's because people carry on these big honking bags nowadays.
That aren't actual carry-on.
Well, that's the thing, though, because they want to charge for luggage. So it's like, well, I can't afford, the price of the airline ticket's already ridiculous. And then if I pay for another $100 just to have a suitcase where I can just carry on. Shauna said, I'm finding on my flight to Houston, non-carry-on, but on my flight back to California, carry-on is allowed. That's weird.
The same airline?
Jennifer said, my kids are a blessing. Oh, helping with so many things around the house, but then finding some things are like an Easter egg hunt. I'm still looking for pliers and my measuring tape. Aw.
Yeah, I never lose
price
that.
To pay, right?
I never lose that.
Well, no, you can't say that because one day you were like, where did it go?
I swear this house eats things.
I've always said that. I think we have
brownies.
Right? And they just come and take stuff. That's fine.
Take my bills.
Right? That'd be nice. Shauna said, I'll just pack a bigger purse. Laugh out loud, right? Jamie said, I don't make shakes either. It's coffee, creamy, or mud cakes lately for my keto chow. I noticed a big difference when I had chocolate mint today. The core is way easier on my tummy. That's interesting, right? And it is good. That is interesting. Well, it is the beef protein instead of the whey. Shauna said, planning on $75 to check 2 bags on my way. They're $30 on way back. Wow. I guess Texas just doesn't want people to bring anything.
We got enough stuff here.
Shauna said, I don't think any time is a good time to book a flight. Right?
Well, the time now is because you're planning to come visit us. So that's a good time.
Shauna said, I'm finally getting a chance to relax after many years of working a job with too much dependency due to titles of senior pharmacy tech and medical office manager. So much time off racks up. Wow. Well, that's good. Shauna said, what flavor did we melt down? So we've got the chocolate mint, and he also did the mocha cream. Shauna said, can't use and can't get holidays off. Yeah, that really sucks. Because it's like, well, you're giving your employees a paid time off. You're telling them, hey, you get, 2 or 3 weeks a year. That means it should be there for you to actually use it.
Wow. That's still warm.
Well, yeah.
I think it works good.
22Q Cat said, I did like my work schedule, though. I got to be off 26 weeks a year working that away. Of course, I had to work almost 80 hours on my work week. I was younger then, so it was okay. That's true. That is true. It's like, ooh, you do get half the year off, but then you're working really hard the other half.
Right. Now, the only thing is, am I going to be able to determine whether this is the tomato or the cocktail sauce?
Well, and you got something on your hand there, you see? It looks like a little keto brick. You could put a sticker on it. And
that would make sense.
Lisa said, I need some keto brick pucks. Are y'all going to order the new brownie one?
I want to, but somebody's turning their nose up.
I'm not turning my nose up. I'm just like, ooh, it always seems like we spend $100 when we order.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
I forgot about that too.
What kind of sucks is it hits on an off pay week. Like
right.
If today was payday, then I would say, sure, let's do it. But payday's not until next Friday. So I feel like, we kind of have to wait till then. I don't know. We'll see.
By then, they'll be sold out.
Maybe not. Reichwood said, I used to work an 8-hour day in IT, but if we had problems, we were expected to stay until it was fixed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's got to suck. Because sometimes IT can take a long time to fix something. I mean, I was out of work for, 2 days that I couldn't get in? Shauna said, I usually end up just eating the whole brick.
Yeah.
That's why he does the pucks.
Well, a couple of times when my computer was messing up on me, they literally had me, I still logged in, but I listened to other calls, or I listened to my other coworkers while they're on the phone through my phone.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
So I just had to basically they babysit me, basically. I just watched them work or listen to them work.
Well, Reichman said the worst was when the main frame would go down at midnight and I would have to go into work, then stay for my normal shift. Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's really rough.
Right.
Sana said, correction, she's the warden. Laugh out loud. I mean, that is true. You did give me that name. I'm just trying to live up to your expectations of me.
All right.
Shauna said, maybe I'll ship my carry-on to you guys.
Oh, would it be cheaper?
Isn't that sad if carry-on it's cheaper to ship it than it is to actually carry it on?
Right.
But I guess if you did like the large, if it ships, it fits. I mean, that will. But I think the size dimensions on the large, isn't it only like 15 by 12 and like 6 inches deep or something? So I don't know if like the luggage itself, but that's about $20 to ship.
Wow. That sounds cheaper.
Yeah, if you get everything. I don't think it would fit a suitcase.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just so much, right? Ugh. She said, yeah, it's not big. Well, look up on U.S. Postal Service, the large size box. If it fits, it ships. And I think it's actually $18.45. If you use Pirate Ship, I think it's only like 18 something. So that might be cheaper.
That was wild.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And then that's priority, so it would just take 2 or 3 days.
Uh-huh.
That's so weird that.
Oh, wow.
But when I went on one trip, like you were allowed one carry-on, but they had the little like measuring, so you had to put your carry-on in this like case, and if it fit, then you were allowed. If it didn't fit, then you had to check it.
Wow.
And it made me mad because my luggage was labeled carry-on. It was small, and I've never had any other trouble anywhere else. It has always fit into all of the things that's considered carry-on. But this one airline, they were like, nope, because I think it just like, I don't know what it was.
The wheel stuck out.
Something like that. And they were like, nope, you got to check it. I'm like, I'm not going to check it. Like, this is a long, like it was like, I think a 10-hour flight. I was like, I don't want to check it. And they were like, you have to check it. And I'm like, it's a carry-on. That's
why I bought it.
And it said carry on. And they're like, no, you're going to have to check. They didn't charge me for checking it, but that was before they got all crazy with all these fees. But they wouldn't let me put it in the carry-on. I was so sad because I had my books and everything in there. Shauna said they have a firm now you can pay in installments. Right. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Jennifer said, I worked 10 to 12-hour days, 5 to 6 days a week, most of my career. Wow, Jennifer, that's a lot of working.
Yeah.
Shauna said, not big enough for a suitcase, though. Right. That's what I was thinking. Reichman said, take a fit and ship box, pack in the clothes, and put it in a bag that folds up, ship to destination, then load luggage. I mean, you could do it that way. Or if your carry-on luggage piece fits inside your checked bag, you could do that maybe. Like you could use if it fits at ship's box to your contents that you would normally put in the carry-on, like ship that and then put the carry-on bag in your regular luggage, but then put the other stuff that you put in your luggage in the carry-on that's in your luggage. Does that make sense?
Like one of them Russian dolls.
Right, because she's saying she gets free carry-on on the way back, that would be the way of her getting her carry-on luggage in her checked bag.
Yeah.
All these workarounds, just kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
You got to play the game.
Jamie said, oy vey, I got to feed these dogs before they eat me alive. Been fun as always. Have a great weekend. You too, Jamie.
Amy. Good night.
Shauna said, scary enough, that does make sense. Well, at least you understand. I think I lost teeth, but
no, I got you. It's just
okay.
It's wild what you have to do to beat the game.
I am saying, and I've been watching like more financial YouTubes as well this week. I've been learning a few tips and tricks there too. I'm like, I should have thought about that.
It's your money, make your money.
Yeah, that's the one I watched today. That's what he was like. He was like, look, this is how you make money that builds wealth. He's like, you don't just everybody says, oh, forgo the Starbucks. He's like, that's not what it is. Here's what you have to actually do. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, you don't have just one savings account. You have different savings accounts for different, like he was saying, you want to have a savings account with as soon as possible that has at least $2,000. And that's your emergency fund if like some major thing happens. Then you have different investment savings accounts that's just there so that your money grows. And then I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense, because like I always just put everything in one account. And I was like, a lot of the customers I have, that's what they do. They have 4 or 5 different HISAs, and they will change the name because sometimes I have to change it for them. And it'll be like emergency fund. And then another one is labeled, like house fund or taxes or, different things. So they subdivide those out so they know, no, I don't touch that money except if this happens, or that money is just for vacations, and that money's just, and that's what they do.
Wow.
And he was talking about, this is what you do is you put like a certain percentage of your pay. So 15% goes into investments, 10% you put into the savings fund. Once you've got that 2,000, that's your first goal. Once you reach the 2,000, from then on out, 15% of your net pay goes to investment accounts. 10% of your net pay you add to that 2,000 to keep growing that fund until you get that to at least 6 months worth of your bills. I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. Sana said, haha, makes sense to me too. Well, see, we're all on the same brainwave here. We probably also use string cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Reichman said, I have a dog pacing, so got to get dogs out. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Had a wonderful time. See you Sunday at Maitreya's. That's right. Well, I guess we should call it a night too. It is 10. Oh my gosh. How does the time fly? Like, seriously, it does not feel like 10 p.m., does it?
Not really.
I am shocked that it's 10. But thank y'all so much. It was great seeing some new faces and, of course, all of our favorites here tonight. And I hope y'all got to see the trailer. If y'all don't know, a little hint here, when I usually try to schedule the live like a day out. So if you go to our channel like Thursday evenings or Friday mornings, and you just go to the live tab, you can click on it and see the trailer there. So you don't have to wait to see the trailer right before the live. You could see it anytime as soon as I post schedule rather the live, the trailer will automatically play when you go to watch it. So like some people were watching it last night, and then a couple people I know watched it during the day today. So y'all can do that anytime, but I'll put out that trailer on Sunday for sure for everybody. And thank y'all so much for coming tonight. I hope everybody has much fun as we did. Oh, Jackie met her goal.
Nice.
Cynthia said, time flies. I know. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend. And y'all have so much fun. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy fishing. Everything you have planned. And we'll see a lot of you on Radical Geeks Coffee Talk on Sunday. I'm excited. But good night, y'all.
Good night. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.